lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Jeremy Lee in the building and every guest that you ever needed. Sports cards after hours keep the hobby heated. Updates, hobby talk like you never seen it. Sports cards live and none could ever beat it. Sports cards is a lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Welcome to another episode of Sports Cards Live with your host, Jeremy Lee.
All right, everybody. Welcome. This is the third episode of Slab Sharks Live. This is the official auction ending watch party on Sports Cards Live. It is Thursday, August the 17th, 2023. My name is Jeremy Lee. There are over 900, I believe, auctions going off on Slab Sharks account on eBay tonight. We're going to be looking at over 100 of them. There are some really amazing cards. I can't wait to see what they do. There's one I'm looking at bidding on. Really want to try to grab. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited about that and hoping that I can pull down a card for my PC. The first one I want to look at doesn't have, we have 8 minutes, so start a bit early. We have a few minutes here before the auctions start to end, and I've got over 100 browser windows open for this, you guys. Over 100 browser windows. I think it's 105. So I am looking forward to doing that. If you are new to Sports Cards Live, please take a moment, hit the subscribe button, come to you several times a week with all sorts of different types of content. And if you are looking to consign your cards to an eBay seller, Slab Sharks specializes in Canadian service. If you're in Canada, feel free to reach out to Slab Sharks. You can look at the ticker right now. Visit them at slabsharks.com. You can check out their eBay store. It's on the ticker right now as well. Or email them at support@slabsharks.com for your consignment inquiries. Head Shark, I guess I can call him Head Shark. Karn Rai was hoping to join us tonight, but was unable to. So it's just going to be me. But hey, that's okay. There is a lot of action that is going to go down. Lots of cards, as I said, over 100 tabs ready to go. I'm going to show you right now. Here's the first one. So we have a Dominic Hasek. This is a clear-cut canvas signature out of 25, but look at the top of my screen there. Look at all these tabs. They're all ready to go, and that's half of them. I have another window with the rest of them, so we will see how that goes for us tonight, and hoping for some good, strong internet connection as the night goes by. Daniel Brown, I'm glad you love him. I love doing them. It's so much fun. Thanks for being here. Daniel. Robert Borky snagged 2 Logan Thompson Platinum Autos graded with tag for my PC from these auctions. Well, that's awesome, Robert. Good snags. Hope you love the tag slabs as much as I do. And Logan Thompson, yeah, I mean, Vegas Golden Knights, right? Good luck with those snags, Robert Borky. And hey, thanks for putting a post up there and being here tonight with us. Appreciate it. Last Saturday on Sports Cards Live, I had the new management team from the National. It was their first public appearance since taking over the National, which they really did at the end of the last one. So that was pretty cool. Had some great Q&A with those guys. And that episode was received really well. So excited about that. Next Saturday, I'll let you all know. Next Saturday, our guest on Sports Cards Live is none other than Paul Lesko, the hobby's de facto attorney, I think we can call him. And we're going to be covering all the various litigation issues going on in the hobby. I met with him today, and there's lots of things to talk about. So we're going to do that tomorrow for sure. On Saturday. Decoy cards. My potato computer is worried for you with all those tabs. Decoy cards, let me tell you, I didn't do it. I was going to do this earlier today, but I want to go to the computer store and I want to say to them, listen, I need a computer that can handle 100 tabs open at once and has the memory. So I think we'll be fine tonight, but we'll see how it goes. And if it doesn't go well, or I'm not pleased with my computer's memory, I will get a new computer so I can continue to do these shows. And because they're so much fun, and the auctions just end one at a time, bang, 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 and we get to watch them end. So again, this is the one that we're going to watch first. This is a Dominic Hasek clear-cut canvas signature out of 25 and an SGC 1010 holder. Hasek gets a lot of hobby love. In my opinion, the best goaltender of all time. Certainly, I would think most people would argue a top 3, along with Martin Brodeur and Patrick Waugh. I'm a big fan, but let's run through while we have some time and see what other items we're going to be looking at next. We have a Connor Bedard, Team Canada Juniors red with that nice red foil in a PSA 10 holder. So that's like a pre-rookie. It's a base set parallel. Another Bedard from the same set, this is a Pride of the Program, it says there. It's like a Pride of Canada Program of Excellence type card. $30 right now in an SGC 9.5. Pretty much, I think that's just a base card. Now, these are really cool cards. And I'm going to talk about them again when we get there. But this is from SP Authentic Signature Legends. And this is the all-time Future Watch auto. So it's a throwback card. But the nice thing Upper Deck did with this series is that they came up with an all-new design. This is not a tribute design. It's not a retro design. It's a unique design only for the set, and it's all veteran players. It's almost like I think it's over 100 cards in the series, and they're all autographed on card. They're either out of 49 or 199, I believe. I'm not sure if there's a 99. I think there's a 99 level in there as well. This is Saku Koivu, so that's going to end in 5 minutes. We'll see that end. Looks like it's number 99 of 199. I'm a sucker for these things. I'll be honest. I'm a sucker for the 99s of 199 and the 87s and the 97s. It's funny. Like a lot of people kind of laugh at others who like a certain serial number. Not only do I like a certain serial number, but I also like another good player having the serial number on another player's card. I know, even 23 for Jordan. Give me a hockey player with 23 of 99. I like it. Doesn't mean I'll pay more for it, but I like it. Let's see what else. We have a nice Carey Price jersey auto card here at $61 right now. Next up, we have a Terry Sawchuk, a PSA 4. That is a beautiful PSA 4. 51 Parker's Terry Sawchuk rookie. And I say beautiful because look at it. It's full-bodied, first of all. Nice wide borders on the side. Top border is great. The bottom looks good. I love this copy. It's got some defects, but I just love the color is great. Oh my gosh, what a great copy. Really nice. As I look at it further, I really, really like that copy. Lashwine in the house. What is going on, pal? That is my buddy Sylvan. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. I'll be at the Burbank show. At the end of the month. Just booked my flight today. Flying in on the Thursday, the first day of the 31st. I am excited to get to the Burbank show. John is laughing at the Bedard FOMOers. Yeah, John, I got to say, I don't disagree with you. I mean, these cards they're going to go for good money. The one thing is they're very nice. This is a nice looking card. I've held these in hand. They are beautiful cards. You always have to ask, though, what's going to happen when his NHL cards come out? And you don't have to look much further back than our good buddy Connor McDavid to see what happens with these pre-rookies and that. So let's see. We have 1 minute 2 left on this one. Same timing on this one. A couple ending at the same time. We're going to run into that a little bit tonight. But there's just so many cards that I wanted to watch. There's a few. We're going to have a couple lulls in between here and there. So please come with your comments. Come with the comments. Yeah, good to see you, Sylvan. That's your Bedard red PSA 10. Well, that's about to end. It's under a minute. That's this one right here. That is, so we now know who the consign. I love when we know the consigner. I do wish you luck on the sale of this, Sylvan. Let's see what happens. There's only 31 seconds left on it. It's a $203 Canadian, $155 US right there. Slab Sharks does transact in Canadian dollars, so really good for Canadian consigners and submitters who want to sell their cards on eBay via Slab Sharks. All right, so these are going to end at the same time, under 9 seconds. The Hasek auto is at 301. Will it go up 3? There's a bid to 306. 426. The bid comes in at the last second, and it looks like Sylvan's Bedard is going to settle right in at 203, where it was last time. Goes on to let us know it actually sold last week, but wasn't paid for. Well, hopefully it gets paid for this time, Sylvan. Congratulations on your sale, 203.50. What did it sell for last time that didn't get paid? Really curious to know. All right, but that Hasek auto at 426 Canadian, a nice sale. Next up here in 30 seconds, another Bedard. This is now it says Pride of the Program. I guess, look at that. It says Pride of the Program. So Upper Deck is changing things up in the names of these subsets. They used to always be called Pride of Excellence. Now it's called Pride of the Program. 18 seconds left. It's an SGC 9.5. And this is just a simple base card from the UD Team Canada Junior set. So let's see what's happening here. 8 seconds. Will there be any more bids on this Bedard? 33 Canadian as we sit right now. One set. There's a bid to 34. One more incremental bid came in at the final second. And then we're back to this Saku Koivu, a card that I really do love. Now I am going to close down these tabs because, well, we got to save the computer. We got to save it. John says, I wonder if eBay's new forced pay rule will change things soon. Yeah, you know, I think it's a good move by eBay that when you win, you have to pay right away. If you had to buy it now, you have to pay right away. But the one thing I saw someone make a comment is that sometimes people, you know, will spend more if they have more room to spend and then figure out the money later. So I don't know. I guess it's, you know, we got to balance things out and see how it ends. But we're still at 102.50 now on the Saku Koivu all-time future watch. All-time future watch. Not a rookie card, but a rookie tribute card. There's a bid to 125 Canadian, 132.50. Final call. Anybody else? Looks like that. And I think that's a beautiful card. $132.50 on the Koivu, 99 and 199. All right. Kirill Kaprizov, Young Gun PSA 10. Young Gun PSA 10, number 451 in the set. Probably the best Young Gun from the year. I think that's correct. 30 seconds left. We're at 238.50, 176 US right there. I think we've seen these cards. I think they've been selling over 200 US lately. And that's really from covering PWCC's weekly auctions with Josh Madigan from the Gong Show. The Hockey Cards Gong Show, we usually see one of those at least every week. But there's 15 seconds left on this Kaprizov, 238.50 with 40 bids. 40 bids already, and there is 9 seconds left. Let's see if there's going to be any further action. Are there any Sharks circling for this one, or is it going to settle in there at 238.50? And that looks like where it's going to be. 238.50 on the Kaprizov Young Guns. I mean, okay, so next up, we're going to watch this Carey Price. This is, you know, it's a Carey Price sticker auto. Auto looks to be slightly faded. Keep that in mind. A nice one-color jersey. At least it's not white or black. I always like when it's red or non-white or black as far as a one-color, as we now call them, napkin swatch would go. But this is the All the King's Men. This is an insert set from Crown Royal 2011, numbered out of 100. That numbering's on the back. You can see it right. Where is it here? There it is right there, number 007. That's the James Bond of 100, $61 Canadian. And we'll see where that ends. But while we're waiting for that, I have to come back and look at this. And I want to look at it this way. If you are thinking about adding a Terry Sawchuk 51 Parkhurst rookie to your collection in mid-grade, this is going to be the one. Now, I see that there's that dot off near the border. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a print defect. Maybe it's ink. You've got a few other like surface issues right above where it says goals against. I see a little dot there. I'm not sure what that is, guys, but I don't really care. Look at the print of the image of Terry Sawchuk. Look how bold the black and the red ink is. And just the centering is bang on. I love this Terry Sawchuk in the PSA 4 holder as a VGX. I love it. You know, this might be a card that could receive an Eye Appeal award. It receives the Jeremy Lee Eye Appeal award. I'll give you that much on. I really like that card, guys. Really like it. Okay, 10 seconds left on Carey Price jersey auto, numbered out of 100, the 007 of 100. 4 seconds last. There's a bid to 68. Anybody else? Looks like this Carey Price jersey auto is going to sell for $68 Canadian funds. 50 seconds, 55 seconds left on the Terry Sawchuk. We're at 1,656 Canadian, 28 bids. I don't often say like this is a I don't ever say, oh, buy this card. You know, I don't want to ever hype a card, but God, this is a hype worthy card. And I just know most people would agree with me. So I don't mind doing that here at all. John says it's a catch-22 with the eBay. I agree with the InstaPay. Definitely agree with you, John. Says, first time I see this card, so rare. Yeah, the first time. Good joke. Good joke, John. Good joke. You're so funny. Sylvan. So the first time it sold was 238 on the Kaprizov PSA 10. That's quite the fall from what Troy. I know we love poking fun at Troy, but it's just all in good fun. Okay, there's got to be sharks out there. 1833. Final chance, you guys. 1833, 88 on the Terry Sawchuk. Congratulations to the buyer of that card. That is a special card, and I mean that, a very special card. We have a McDavid sparkled or speckled ice blue ending here in 40 seconds. We're going to follow that up with this Patrick Mahomes silver prism PSA 9 at $1,114 right now. So while Slab Sharks is your premier Canadian consignment company, they don't only deal in hockey, they deal in football and basketball and baseball and Pokemon and F1 and wrestling and tennis and Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I could probably keep on going, but did I say wrestling? Did I say UFC? They deal in all of it. 10 seconds left on the Connor McDavid. We're at 1,045. Nice autograph on there, right there. 5 seconds. Last chance on this. 3, 2, and 1. And this McDavid speckled ice blue autograph sells for $1,045. That's going to bring us back to this Patrick Mahomes. And on deck is another Patrick Mahomes, the downtown from 2021 Donruss Optic and a PSA 9 holder, currently sitting at $680. It's a nice looking card. Looks like there's a dog there or a wolf. I think it's a dog. I'm not sure in the picture. But this is the Prism rookie from 2017. It's at $1,114, 14 bids, 20 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. I mean, I don't have comps in mind, but I have to think that this could see some more action. We're at 11:39 with 9 seconds left. 11:39, 6 seconds. Last chance, anybody, to get in on the Patrick Mahomes action. There's a bid at 12:39. The Sharks circled and they attacked. $1,239 on the Mahomes rookie. Meanwhile, the downtown is sitting at $680. We've got 25 bids and 49 seconds left. John says, beautiful. I mean, John, there are lots of parkies in this auction tonight, everybody. Lot from commons to the stars. We're going to look at the big names. I think we're looking at 6 or 7 of them tonight, but they're all there. I shouldn't say they're all there. There's several of them there. Commons all the way right up to, I believe we're going to see for sure a Maurice Richard. I think there's a Gordie Howe as well. Amazing stuff. So then lets us know that Slab Sharks just put up a Cole Caulfield Future Watch Auto Patch PSA 10 Auto 10. Wow, that's a big card right there. That's a big card. We will we'll see that and maybe next time. All right, guys, 6 seconds left on the Mahomes downtown. $680. There's a bid to $700. $824. The Sharks attacked. $824 on the Mahomes downtown. Another Mahomes red yellow rated rookie from Donruss Optic. Probably my personal favorite kind of low end Panini product is that one right there. The Donruss Optic. Several parallels. I'm not saying that this red yellow is my favorite, but I think it looks nice. You got color match on the red. Nice pose from Mr. Mahomes himself. And this is in a PSA 10 holder, recently graded. 27 seconds, 44 bids, 45 bids, $2,065 as we sit right now. Let's see where this one ends. John says, carry glorified Jose Theo. Oh, that's a good one, John. No Ninja Snipe on that. No Jeremy Ninja Snipe. No, it did cross my mind. 2570 on the Optic red yellow Mahomes rookie card. All right. Oh, and we missed that one. Darn it. Ended at the same time. That was a nice card. I really like that one. We'll come back to it. All right, guys. Austin Matthews Splendor signatures. Splendid signatures. Is this one numbered? Where is the numbering? Oh, maybe this one is not numbered. I don't see a number on there. Oh, yes, I do. There it is. 11 of 15. It's not in the title of the auction, but it is definitely numbered right there above his shoulder. It's numbered 11 of 15. Pretty important information right there. This is $500 right now, 52 bids, 17 seconds left. Austin Matthews, due for a bounce back year, pretty much played injured last year. Let's see what happens here in the final 10 seconds. Any other interested parties? Sharks lurking, maybe not. $500 on the Austin Matthews Splendor out of 15. And there's that one. Patrick Mahomes. Let's see here. Another Austin Matthews. I got to stay ahead of things. Make sure we're not going to miss any of these. There are a couple that are ending kind of on the same minute. So let's see. Okay, we're good now for the next few. We'll come back to that Crosby. 37 seconds. Listen, if you like O-Pee-Chee Platinum and you like certain of their parallels, now it's not as parallel heavy as most Panini products are, where they just stuff parallels down your throat and really don't give you a second to breathe. Upper Deck and O-Pee-Chee gives you that ability to breathe here. This is the Ice Blue Tracks. I don't believe it's numbered. I believe this is an unnumbered parallel, but it's a beautiful parallel. This is a rookie card. I mean, I consider it a rookie card. Many people will consider it just a rookie year card, but we're at 202 here. There's a bid at 205 with 2 seconds left. Anybody else? I mean, to me, when you consider what his Young Gun goes for compared to this, that's a great deal right there. This is the red Prism parallel. This one is numbered out of 199. You can see right there. So 117 and 199. Whenever you're looking at O-Pee-Chee Platinum, that's kind of the area you want to look at on the back to see if it's numbered right there. And you can see the variation is listed in that black bar as red Prism. And also notice that's Prism without a Z. I'm going to use Canadian lingo. Without a Z on the Prism. That's PRISM for this particular, because I guess Panini has the rights to the PRIZM. I'll use Z because Panini America. All right. 20 seconds left on this one. Austin Matthews, numbered rookie card. It's a parallel of the base. 36 bids, $1,354 as we sit right now. 9 seconds left. Again, personally, I love red Prism. It's going to be up to you if this is the card for you. There's a bid of $1,379, and this Matthews PSA 10 is going to sell for $1,379. All right, we have over a minute and a half here, so let's just kind of roll ahead. This is a Kaprizov clear-cut Young Gun. Really, really cool acetate cards. Then we're going to look at a Joe Burrow. Then we're going to look at a Moritz Seider Future Watch Auto. $520 for that right now at a $999. I'm not that familiar with the player, so that price impresses me already. I love Golden Treasures, you guys. I love the Golden Treasures. This is the 1-of-1 from O-Pee-Chee Platinum, the 1-of-1 parallel in O-Pee-Chee Platinum. And this one is at 710. This is David Pasternak, one of the best players in the NHL. So we'll get to that one shortly. And then we're going to look at this beautiful Patrick Kane Future Watch Auto Patch. What I lovingly call the SPAFWAP, SPA Future Watch Auto Patch. SPAFWAP. All right, let's have a look at this, though. We didn't get it. This ended at the same time. Oh, what a beautiful card. This was a Sidney Crosby exquisite auto patch, signature materials. It's numbered right there. I think it's out of 35, but look at that nice 3-color patch. Beautiful on-card auto. NHL game used patch. Oh, what a great card. What did it sell for? $720. I think that's really fair. Really nice card. I love that kind of. I have several of these type Crosby, auto patches out of 10 or 15 or 25 in my collection. And this would have fit right in. But lo and behold, I missed it. 20 seconds left though on the Kaprizov clear cut Young Gun. 20 seconds left. It's at $1,000 now with 81 bids. These are rare versions of rookie cards, and ones I think are wonderful additions to collect. I don't collect Young Guns myself, but I would collect these particular ones. Final call, $1,000. Looks like that's where this one is going to end at $1,000. And I would take one of those over 5 of his regular Young Gun PSA 10s. I'll tell you that. So I think that's a good buy. All right. Yeah, Sylvan, that number was hard to see on that Splendor card. I bet that's why it wasn't in the title. They couldn't even see it. Sylvan, yeah, they are very nice in person. High price. How high was that, John? I don't know comps on that, so I'm curious. How high was that compared to comps? Let me know if you know. I'm really curious. You're almost shocked. Well, yeah, like what did the last one sell for? If you have that information, that'd be cool. All right. A minute and a half, just over a minute left on the Joe Burrow Canvas Donruss rookie, rated rookie, not a numbered card, but also not your simple base, more of a canvas parallel. And this is numbered, this is at $150 right now, 16 bids. Let's take a look at the back. I don't see where it says canvas on here, but I will go with Slab Sharks item description that this is some sort of a canvas parallel. Oh, never mind Slab Sharks. It's right there on the slab, I should say. Rated rookie, number 301 in PSA 10. 34 seconds. Cider won the Calder. Like, that's how bad the rookie crop was? Wow. And listen, I follow hockey, but I didn't watch the award shows this year, so I didn't even realize who won the Calder Trophy. 18 seconds left on the Joe Burrow. And then after that, we have there it is. There's the Cider. And the next one after that is the Pasternak Golden Treasures, followed by the Kane Spaffwap. And then we're going to be into another nice 51 Parker, the winning goal. 3 seconds on Burrow. No further bids. Congrats to the winner. $140 on the Burrow. Cider at 570 Canadian with 21 bids. You know, this must be a really low pop, just because, first of all, again, only 999 copies were produced. And let's take a look. I'm going to go into the PSA app right now and type in that serial number 75897815 and hit verify. And this will show us population of 15 on the Cider. Pop 15. I just want to see the auction item description here. If they don't provide that information here, so it's a good thing we're here to share that. It's a pop 15 on. That's pretty low. It could get higher over time, of course, like any card, but these are tough. I think these are tough to grade right now. SPA Future Watch autos are always tough to grade. These cards get handled. They're handled by the player. And let's see if we can take a quick look at the gem rate actually. So 15 PSA 10s. And I'm just going to scroll down now. I'm in the pop report here on the phone. And let's go down to number 135 and see how many total submissions there have been on this card. So this looks like the 31. So it's almost a 50% gem rate. 15 PSA 10s, 13 9s, and 2 8s out of 31 total graded. So then your guess was 50. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I might have guessed about 30. I think I would have guessed less than 15, though, for sure. But only 31 submissions so far. We're down to 12 seconds on it, everybody. Your Calder Trophy winner. Thank you, John. 7 seconds. We're at 650 now. There's a bid. There are Sharks circling on the Cider. 660. Another bid comes in 761. And this card, the Sharks attacked. $761. Went up over 200 in the final seconds. Congrats to the winner of that card. One of my favorites in the auction. The picture doesn't do this card justice. It makes it look dark. It's crooked, as you can see, but I can tell you these cards are beautiful. They are beautiful. 101 Golden Treasures right there. I have a Alex Ovechkin, I think from 2018. I have the Golden Treasure 101, and I'm going to be actually I've already given it to my colleagues at Tag to Slab, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that grades. In the meantime, let's stick to the business at hand. This is the David Pasternak 2020 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Golden Treasures 101. 10 seconds left. We're at $710, 32 bids. I have to think there's Sharks coming. There's one right there, 760, 898, 88. Anybody else? 898, 88 is where the Pasternak Golden Treasures is going to settle in. What a card. Congrats to the winner. I don't know, guys. Like, to me, I guess these guys get a Golden Treasure every year, but it's like, to me, I think it might be the best card of the year. Again, you got that O-Pee-Chee heritage, that O-Pee-Chee lineage. You've got the Golden Treasure 101. It's like the superfractors that you see in other sports. You got a great player there from an original 16, and it sold for $900. that's where we're at, I guess. But what a beautiful card. I just think they're awesome. I'm a fan of the Golden Treasures. All right, guys. Patrick Kane, perhaps your greatest American-born hockey player of all time up to this point. This is his rookie year auto patch from SP Authentic. 2038, a nice 4-color patch. There is yellow down there in the corner. Last chance. There's a bid to 2089, 2214. And this card is going to settle in at $2,214. Great card. Great card. I mean, Spaffwaps. I'll say Spaffwap. Spaffwaps. Great cards. Like, they're up there with Cup RPAs, in my opinion. So then that cider sold for much more than I would have thought. I feel early low pop can be misleading. You have to keep that in mind, that, the pops just by nature start off low. And as time goes by, they get higher and higher. So keep that in mind. Now, that said, that's a 50% gem rate. There's 999 printed. If a couple hundred make their way, that pop 15 can eventually be a pop 100, right? Something like that. So, but does that mean that the value is going to come down? I think it's going to depend a lot on his play as well. And we'll see if he has a sophomore slump or not. We'll see how next season goes for Mr. Cider of the Detroit Red Wings. Our second beautiful 51 Parkhurst of the night. This card, it's not a player card. This card is called the Winning Goal, and it is the only card. It's the only card in the 51 Parkhurst set that is not specific to one player. And I don't know why they made that decision, but it was the beginning of them doing that more and more as the years went by. 52, I don't think there is one like that, but 53, 54, 55, and so on. They added more and more cards that were not of specific players. But this card is very important because it does feature a player by the name of Bill Barilko, who won. Right there, it says Barilko scores against McNeil, who was the goaltender on the Montreal Canadiens prior to Jacques Plante, bringing the Stanley Cup to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So this is almost considered to be Bill Barilko's rookie card, even though it's not his name on the card. His name does appear on the card, but he is not the main subject. The main subject is the winning goal. Despite that, hockey collectors recognize this as one of the most important cards in the set. This one is coming in as a PSA 6, recently graded. I'll tell you what, though, the Sawchuck in a 4 was way nicer in my opinion. Just aesthetically, it was better centered. But this is still a great-looking card. 36 seconds or $761. It's a PSA 6. I mean, that's a strong grade. The corners are PSA 6. Just that top right corner, I would say, is the weakest. Yep, the bottom right might have some weakness too. But the print is beautiful. The color is bold. The centering is something you got to just be aware of if you're a centering snob like many of us are. But if you are a print snob, a color snob, a registration snob, this card it fits the bill for sure. It checks those boxes. Final 4 seconds. There's a bid 816. Anyone else? Final call. The Winning Goal PSA 6 is going to sell for $816. Congrats to the winner of that one. So this card here. This is the Patrick Kane SP Authentic Future Watch. The Spaffwa. I'm kidding now, but it's the SPA Future Watch Auto. And it's out of $9.99. You see it right there. Now, these cards from this year, especially hard to grade because of that top border. And you can see there's a touch of white showing on that top left corner there. Slight edge where I wouldn't even call it like chipping, but you can see a bit of white coming through. Top right corner, some slight white showing on the top and the side of that. The edge looks good. Bottom right corner looks good. Bottom edge looks really good. Better than the top for sure. Bottom left corner looks good. And the left edge looks good. It's a raw card, so I'm glad we can go through that. Autograph is beautiful. Stunning. And Patrick Kane has a nice autograph. And that's going to sell for $700. All right. And I just want to mention that is a parallel to the Spaffwap. The Spaffwap. All right, guys. This is a card I love. I just love this card. I have to decide if I'm bidding on this one. This isn't the one that I want for sure. There's another card going off tonight that I'm going to do my darndest to win. But I really like this card. So I'm going to just go to my app here and set myself up in case I'm going to put in a bid. There's 2 cards ending at the same time here. So let's take a look at the other one as well. So you know I love this card at 247.87. And here we have a Kirill Kaprizov. This is the Ultimate Signature Premium Materials rookie patch auto out of 35. Okay, you guys have to listen to this. This might be his best rookie card. It's on card. His cup autos are not on card. This is now the patch. It's a 2 color. I would prefer a 3 or a 4 color, but it's an on card auto. You don't see that in any other of his high-end brands. I shouldn't say that. You don't see that in the cup. This is a card to really consider to be, look at the full body shot, the gold hollow foil. This might be the one Kaprizov card you want to have from his rookie year. Not kidding. I wasn't even ready for it right now. I didn't even know that this was the card. I hit it because I saw it was going to be expensive and a nice card, but this is an important card. So, and look at, I mean, it's still less than the Young Gun acetate parallel was, but you're getting patch and auto on this one. I don't think it's game used patch. Let's see. Worn by the player and signed. So it's worn, it's game worn, but it's not, sorry, it's worn, but not game worn. So he has had this jersey on. Take that for what it is. You got 9 seconds left to make this card yours. It's at 762, 825. I wouldn't be surprised if this sold for like 1,200. I don't know comps. Settles in at 860 bucks. 860. Honestly, I think if he has another great year, I think that's a really good price. Oh, and in all that, I forget to look at this card. Damn. 455 Canadian it sold for. Oh, for a rookie year Crosby patch. Well, here's another rookie year Crosby patch. Near Mint 9, Upper Deck Ultimate Collection. Again, I love Ultimate Collection. It's a beautiful card year over year. It's a 555. Oh, Lashwine, you bid on it. You bid on the cat at 850. You just missed it, right? What did it sell for again? Just over. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I closed it already. I closed it. Darn it. Okay. Here we go. We got to look at, I love this card too. Oh my God. 610. This is a rookie patch out of 75, 666. Anybody else? 1131. Good to see. Good to see. Worth it. I love the card. I love the card. Congratulations. I'm sitting here like, Jeremy, you can't buy everything. You can't own every card. You just can't own every card. My God, what a great card that was. All right. Lashwine, the corners. Let's see. Sorry, here. Let me read it again. Put it back up. The corners were a bit banged up on the Kaprizov hand. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that. Thanks for pointing that out. Tabernak says, John, that makes sense. Sylvan, thank you for the heads up on that. All right, I'm not... Neither of those are the card that I'm really looking to purchase tonight. There is one I'm looking to purchase. I don't think it's till later on. I don't think anyone will guess what it is, but I'll let you know if and when I win it. But it's not till later on tonight. Like it's an hour away at least, I believe. Okay, next up, 2012 Exquisite Football Ensemble Quad Auto. But look who's on this thing. Look at those names. Jerry Rice, Troy Aikman. Okay, you know, Jerry Rice is top name, GOAT name. Troy Aikman, respectable. Bo Jackson, cult-like following, one of the greatest athletes of all time. Joe Namath. I mean, Broadway Joe. Quad auto, 10 copies made. These are not even sticker autos. I thought they were stickers. They're not even stickers. Wow. Now, this is not NFL. This is college, so important to keep that in mind. You look at the back, you have their college teams, the Delta Devils, the Bruins, the Tigers, and the Crimson Tide. Look at that right there. But still, on-card autos from these 4 Hall of Famers. 10 seconds left. I shouldn't say. I think Bo Jackson's a Hall of Fame. Not 100% certain. 5 seconds left, though. 610, 677, 830, 22 bids, 850. The quad auto sells for $910. Very nice sale right there on a beautiful, beautiful card. All right, we've got a Patrick Waugh coming up next, followed by a Sergei Fedorov. This is the crooked parallel. Just kidding. In a minute. So let's see what's after that one. And then we have a Sarah Nurse. Why would you look at a Sarah Nurse card, Jeremy? I believe this is Darnell Nurse's sister, and I just think that's cool. Darnell Nurse, the defenseman for the Edmonton Oilers, teammate of none other than Connor McDavid. But next up, in the game superlative, Patrick Waugh, International Ice, auto out of 10 on card. And I must give Leaf credit here. Beautiful job. Leaf in the game on making a beautiful unlicensed card. $155, 3 seconds left, 24 seconds, and that's going to do it. But that is really nice for an in-the-game card. And I've been watching in the game for several years, and generally don't love the looks of in-the-game cards. Some I love. I'd say 90% of in-the-game cards I just don't like the looks of. That was a beautiful card for me, in my opinion. Now, this card here, I remember like when I really was jumping headfirst in the hobby in like 99, 2000, and this was my favorite mem card, and I picked up a couple of them. I don't think I own a single one from this series anymore, but tonight on Slab Sharks, there's a few available, and this is the Fedorov, and look at that beautiful stick piece. Like, just look at that piece there. Look at all that detail in there. I love it. A two-color jersey card to go with it, or jersey swatch to go with it. A great card, and you don't get a lot of Sergei Fedorov stuff. One of the best Russian players of all time. Love the card, love the player. Congratulations to the new owner. Kind of wish that I was looking for this card right now. I definitely would have grabbed it, and I might one day still. Here's Darnell's sister, Miss Sarah Nurse, as confirmed by Jeff McMahon. Jeff McMahon, good friend of the show. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Fedorov with no white Nike skates. And the professor makes an appearance. Good evening, sir. Says, looking forward to the auction. Have gotten great service from Slab Sharks on cards I have purchased. That's a wonderful endorsement, Professor. Thank you for that comment. Hopefully you'll find something tonight as well. Lots of cards tonight. I mean, I'm sitting here wanting to bid on cards, but I'm just personally, I'm pulling back on the spending right now on cards, even though if you watched me on Sunday, I bought a big card, but I am trying to pull back as much as I can at the moment for reasons that have nothing to do with the hobby. Anyway, 6 seconds left on Sarah Nurse. There's a bid to $46. Final opportunity. And that's going to end at $46. Very cool card. Autograph patch. All right. Next up is the third 51 Parkers card we're looking at. This is the Ted Lindsay rookie, also a Hall of Famer. And after that is going to be the Nick Suzuki. That'll be a fun one, followed by, and I'm just making sure these are all a minute apart. So, another 51 Parky. Red Kelly, Hall of Famer. All right. If you are collecting 51 Parkers, or if you are collecting Hall of Fame rookies, this is a key card, guys. Now, he's not a top tier Hall of Famer, but Ted Lindsay is an important Hall of Famer. And this is his PSA 4 Parkhurst rookie. Looks to be full-bodied, nice wide borders, off-center to the left. Top looks nice, edges and corners all look good for a 4. Bottom right corner, probably your biggest issue. Looks to have a slight bend in it, but the other corners look nice. That bottom left corner has some darkness going on. Final opportunity at $416, though. Anybody else? $416 on the Ted Lindsay PSA 4 51 Parkhurst rookie. 50 seconds left on Nick Suzuki. I like this player. I like what they have going on in Montreal. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slavkovsky coming back. Gallagher, a great player. This card is out of $9.99. We're back to the SP Authentic Future Watch Auto rookie card. PSA 10. Auto's got a 10 as well. $810. Lots of 10s coming out of my mouth right now. 17 bids. Let's see what's going to happen here. 22 seconds left. Let's see what anybody decides to do. John agrees. Slab Shark service is indeed top tier. Been buying weekly for almost 6 months. They come with the goods. They get good cards. 911 now. 911 on the Nick Suzuki SP Authentic Future Watch Auto. 1010. 1004. Anyone else? Looks like this one is going to sell for a hair over $1,000. Congrats to the winner of that one. So we have the Red Kelly followed by the Steve Yzerman cut. These are going to end at the same time, you guys. So let's go back and forth a little bit. Let's go back and forth. This Red Kelly, again, it's his PSA 4 rookie. He was, he was a defenseman, right? And he was like one of the best defensemen in the league, if not the best defenseman in the league for his time until Bobby Orr came around. This looks like a 4 to me, that top left corner. You know, that's going to be that's a big reason why it's a 4, as is the top right corner, bottom. Yeah, these corners are pretty banged up. Centering isn't perfect. You know, it's a 4, not the nicest 4 I've ever seen, but not a horrible 4 by any means. The print is really nice at least, but the corners and the centering are an issue. 6 seconds left. Just got a bid to 362. 4 seconds. Final call. Any more Sharks? $361.69 on the red. Kelly, I forgot to go back and forth, and the Eiserman Auto sells for $214. I get so excited by some of these cards. All right, one of the feature cards of the night, everybody. This is a feature card of the night. Maurice Richard, 51 Parkhurst, rookie card. PSA 2 looks this looks nicer than that last 4 we looked at from here. Let's get a better look. I love this. This is the second most important card in the set, only behind Gordie Howe, and some would argue ahead, especially those coming from the Quebec area or Montreal. The print on this is impeccable. Look at the darkness of that black background. I'm seeing no fisheyes, no lightning. This is a beautiful 2, you guys. This is a beautiful 2. It has my complete endorsement. That little fold up on the bottom left corner. Last chance here, 47.50. 3 seconds left, 51.02. Yeah, you know what? This should sell for PSA 4, 5 type money. What a card. Great card. Congratulations to the winner, and I mean that wholeheartedly. That was a great card. Really liked it. All right, I'm going to go close up some of these windows, save the computer, a little bit of memory here. I love that. I want to look at that. We're going to come back and look at that. We're going to come back and look at that. We're going to come back and look at that. And we'll probably come back to Sawchuck. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Where do we leave off here? We're going to look at this color guard. Those are cool cards. I've never owned one of those. We got a Rantanen Cup RPA, and we have a second year Cup. Actually, it says in the title 07. This is actually an 06 card. This is the 2006 Cup Patrick Waugh signature patch, numbered out of 75. He has more than one card in the set. This is the version I prefer because it's pictured. He's pictured in a Montreal Canadiens uniform. Other one is Avalanche. $404. Beautiful autograph. 17 bids. Great card. Highly pursued card. 404. I think that's a steal. Personally, I don't know comps. I think that's good value right there. All right, guys. Mikko Rantanen Cup RPA, numbered out of 249, is going to be next, followed by this Patrick Waugh late 90s insert color guard, numbered out of 1500. It's just a cool card I wanted to look at. It's not like it's a big money card, but hey, we can look at cards that are not big money cards here on Slab Sharks Live, right? Right. Okay. We saw the wall. We're going to close that window off. We're going to come back to the Richard. I love that Richard. Oh, if anyone in here won that, I'm very happy for you. Native Pride jumps in and says, I just won that Patrick Waugh card for my PC. I love it. Native Pride, congratulations. Great card. Great card. All right, guys, 10 seconds left on Mikko Rantanen BGS 9. That's a super 9. That's half away from a BGS 9.5. Doesn't get any stronger grade than that. $560 on the Rantanen RPA. And now we have a nice, we can take a bit of a breather here, everybody. Bit of a 3-minute breather until the next card ends. Yeah, this Rantanen was very nice. Very nice. Like that's a max 9. A max 9. So we're going to look at this color guard, Patrick Waugh. Then we're going to have another. So we have about a 7-minute lull here, everybody, in between cards that I wanted to look at. We're going to look at another Patrick Waugh auto. This is numbered out of 33. It's a Topps certified auto issue. So it's not like a rebuy or a buyback. It's legitimately a pack pulled new card, newly printed card. You can see the bottom right there, reprint 3 of 14. Does have some edge damage right there, a little chipping along the back edge. And I tell you what, I always prefer my edge chipping to be on the back of my cards over the front. Same with corners. Bottom right corner looks pretty good. Might show a touch of white. Bottom left corner looks perfect. Sorry. Yeah, back left edge has an issue right there, as you can see. Top left corner is sharp. Top right corner, a bit of white showing. Let's look at the front. Tough to tell with white borders, which makes them, just more pleasant on the eye. But that autograph, I mean, I don't know if he could have placed it that much better. He got most of it on the red jersey because mostly this card is dark in the background, so it wouldn't have shown up. That 33 you see on the white helmet there, I think that's what's indicating that this card is numbered out of 33. I believe that to be the case. And yeah, Slab Sharks does say it's the certified auto issue out of 33. I mean, Patrick Waugh certainly didn't put 33 in there twice. I just can't see what else that says there. If like what of 33, if anything, just don't know. And we got the color guard ending in 1:07. Listen, there, as you guys all know, there are like inserts and parallels. There's so many of them, and so many of them are nice, and so many of them are getting very expensive. Now, if you collect 90s inserts that are out of 100, you're going to pay a lot for them. I just paid a lot on Sunday night for a Gretzky. But there are other options. If you are not in the position to spend $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 on a card, go look back in the late 90s. Go look at a card like this, Donruss Preferred Color Guard. It's a beautiful card. It's acetate. It's die cut. It's got a nice picture. And Donruss Preferred was a high-end brand back then. Look, there's texture to that gold at the bottom. I'm sure, I don't know. The condition looks to be pretty good. I don't really even know what to look for. Maybe chipping on the surface. Chipping, seems to be no chipping there. It's out of 1,500. So you're going to get it cheap because there's that many of them made. Good opportunities to you want to buy a set, collect a set like this. Hit the checklist up if that's what you want to do. Me, I would just go for the best players. Probably him and Brodeur and whoever else is in there. Maybe there's a Cujo or a Belfour. $18. I mean, who says that, they're collecting is only for rich people anymore? It's just not the way it is. There is something out there to collect for everybody. And here on Slab Sharks, you can find high-end, mid-end, and even a nice card for $18 to satisfy that mail day itch. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Native Pride. Really happy for you about that. I love that card, Native Pride. Really love that card. So, and I have a few. I kind of want one of those as well. I have a few of the 06 Cup signature patches. I've got the big ones. I got the Gretzky, the Lemieux, and the Gordie Howe. And Patrick Waugh is the next one to get. I want to get one because that card had a Montreal jersey. He was in a jersey, but a Colorado patch. And I don't even know if they made them with Montreal patches. They probably didn't. So, but I'll end up getting one day. So congrats to you, Native Pride. That's awesome. Jeff McMahon lets us know that Red Kelly was the first Norris Trophy winner, and he won 8 Stanley Cups with the Detroit Red Wings, right? And where else did he play to win those? It wasn't all Detroit, was it? Or did he win some as a coach? Help me out, Jeff. Help me out. Patrick Waugh. Exactly, John. Exactly. Native Pride is now going to sit back and wait until the Yager Ultimate Card Auto out of 10 hits the block. Well, let's see. Let's see how that goes. Native Pride. Yager gets a lot of hobby love. One of my favorites, especially after I got to interview him very randomly at the National. Did you all see my interview with Yager? If you didn't, it's on the YouTube channel, and it's also on my Instagram. It's a 5-minute and 20-second interview I did with him, and Yager's the man. He is the man. I was kind of caught off guard and didn't have anything planned to talk about, but we did chat for over 5 minutes. It was pretty cool, and so always love adding Yagers to the collection. I'm just looking on my phone to see what else is coming up here because I want to make sure that we're not going to have the two ending at the same time and I forget again about them. John says, Patrick Waugh lived on my street where I grew up a few houses away. He played street hockey with one of my friends a few times. Very cool. John also played with Guy Lafleur's son, Mark, for an entire season. Got to play with Guy Lafleur in a parents versus kids game. Guy was smoking cigarettes while on the bench. He had just retired. Legend has it he was smoking cigarettes on the bench during NHL games too, or at least in the locker room during intermission. You got to go one-on-one on him, John. Very cool. Very cool. Jeff McMahon says Red Kelly won 4 Stanley Cups with Detroit and 4 with Toronto. Right on. Yeah, Sylvan. I asked Yager, I think I said, who are you a fan of? What players you? He goes, oh, that wasn't with me, was it? Did he say that with me too? But he said it somewhere else. He goes, it was in the little clip that the Chase guys put in their pre-reel right before I jumped out of their chair to go chase down Yager to interview him, the guys from Dave and Adams were interviewing me, and they caught me running away to go catch Yager on video. And in that, they did a clip on that, and in it, they show Yager talking about how he says, my favorite player growing up was Jaromir Jagr. Like, who says that? Only Jagr says it and gets away with it to the point where we all love that he does it. I think that's so cool. 90s Hockey Collector. I would like to hear your thoughts. I don't have it up anymore. 90s Hockey Collector. Would love to hear your thoughts on the color guard. The color guard from, was it 98 Donruss Preferred? We just saw one sell for $18. It was a Patrick Wall. It was a beautiful card. What do you think of those? I mean, I think it's a great opportunity for someone who wants to, if you're buying big cards all the time, but you want to pick on, have a binder going with some nice inserts from the 90s, those color guards are a great option. Great option. He said it with me too. Thanks, Sylvain. Thank you. John says, Jeremy looked like the happiest child while interviewing Jagr. He couldn't hide the starstruck moment. I was. And listen, honestly, like, I don't get starstruck. I just don't. I don't care to meet athletes. It's not something I really care to do. Solani, I've met, he's my favorite, but I have no interest in meeting these players. I just want to collect the cards. But Jagr was like, to me, he transcends. He just transcends, and I was. So I guess I do get starstruck sometimes. Jagr, one of, if not the greatest international hockey ambassadors, says John. All right, guys, 8 seconds left on this Patrick Waugh auto. $108, 13. There's a bid to 121. Anybody else? This is pack pulled. 145.83 on the Patrick Waugh auto. 162.50. Never mind. The Sharks were circling. All right. We got 2 minutes until this Braden Point Ultimate Collection card sells. And we have, okay, and then we're going to have another minute or two after that one for this Jim Thome gold auto out of 50. After that, we're going to look at this Carter Hart triple diamond relic rookie card out of 99 from Black Diamond. Let's see what else we got here. Tua. We have a Tua rookie card coming up here. 2020 Panini Mosaic. Autograph. It is a sticker auto, but that's all you get from Panini anyway, I think. There, except like maybe in National Treasures, right? I think you get on-card autos on their top end stuff. But there we go. We're going to look at that one too 12 minutes from now. So it's going to be a little bit of some breaks here again, but the pace does pick up, you guys. I promise you the pace does pick up again. Keeping a few cards open to visit again at the end. All right. Braden Point. This is the Access Patch auto out of 25. So it's a small little auto, little patch window, but they still snuck in, 3 colors, 4 breaks. Pretty cool. Nice copper type of foil on there. On-card auto. Braden Point. This is out of 25. Is this a rookie? What's his rookie year? I'm not even sure what his rookie year is. In any event, it's a cool card. Great picture. I love the full bleed image here. Nice looking card if you're a Tampa Bay collector, if you're a Braden Point collector, if you're from Calgary, where I am, or he's from. His father goes to the local card show here, is my understanding. He was at the local card show apparently just last week, I understand. Braden Point himself. So pretty cool. $78 left. 7 seconds on this auto patch. Braden Point, numbered out of 25. Raw condition. 1 second. And the point is going to sell for $78. We have 2 minutes on the Thome. 2 minutes on the Thome. 90 says, yeah, the color guards look great and pretty cheap. Yeah, $18. $18 90s hockey collector for the Patrick Waugh. And I mean, they're die cut, they're acetate. Listen, I don't know if there's any more selling tonight in Slab Sharks. I'm just trying to let, there's a whole narrative that the hobby is out of reach and kids too expensive for kids. Kids can afford $18 now. That's more than a box. Sorry, less than a box, less than several packs. I don't know if kids want to collect cards from 25 years ago, but in the event they do, yeah, exactly 90. It's out of 1,500, but it's still a beautiful card. And it does have a serial number. Still cool. Like, there are options for people who are not able to spend hundreds or thousands on cards. And that's really all I'm trying to put forth here. I'm not saying the card's going to go up in value. I'm not saying everyone's going to love it. But not all cards have to go up in value. You don't have to love every card. And so that's why I'm still talking about it, I guess. All right. 45 seconds left on the Jim Thome. I love the looks of this card. Look, Jim Thome's a Hall of Famer. His rookie card comes from 91 Upper Deck, I believe. 90 or 91 Upper Deck. And I love the looks of this. You have an on-card auto, but look, this is the 52 Topps design. And it's the gold out of 50. And it's only 73 bucks. I don't understand. Listen, I don't know much about this product, this set, but it looks like it's in a pretty hacked up one touch, which might explain, I'm seeing some scratches there, but those are on the holder. Those are not on the card. So it does hurt the presentation of the card that it's still not one touch, but it's a beautiful card. 73 bucks, 4 seconds left. Final call, you guys. Final call, 74. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. All right. Carter Hart is up next. Has he moved? Has he been moved yet? Or is he still with the Philadelphia Flyers? Can someone let me know? I'm curious just for myself right now. I believe he's kind of trade bait right now, or somebody who is, if the Flyers are rebuilding, retooling, he's a player that could be on the move, is my understanding. But we have this one coming up next in 2.5 minutes. And then we're going to have a nice long break, 6-minute break until the Tua. And then we're back on track. We have a Harry Lumley, 51 Parkhurst, PSA 4. So somebody must be breaking up a set or a partial set, because we're going to have a PSA 4 Lumley come up shortly here, followed by a second-year Maurice Richard, PSA 2, with an MK qualifier, which means mark, which means you can see right there, you can see somebody wrote on this card. There's some pen marks right there. Looks like a lot of it's been removed, actually. And then the back, it's got some slight, I wouldn't necessarily call it slight, actually. It's got, I don't know if that's really paper loss or if it's just like scraping. It does look like paper loss at the bottom there. Like some of the top layer of that surface was actually scraped off there. So that's going to come up shortly here. But next up is the Carter Hart. We still have 1.5 minutes on Carter Hart. 90s, I love to see you discover cool stuff. Yeah, well, honestly, though, I didn't just discover it. I've watched these cards and I've thought to myself, like, probably started looking at them, call it 1.5 years ago. And I just think that, and I have a couple binders back there that are filled with insert sets and acetate stuff and whatever I have. I'll show it off someday. And that color guard set would go so well in my binder. That's kind of where I'm at with it. But I wouldn't do the whole set. I'm no longer collecting sets that have players that I wouldn't like. I don't need any Byron Defoes, or whomever else. Like, I really am sticking to the players that I want to collect. So I'm taking a checklist and I'm customizing it for my own collection. Carter Hart's going to end here. We're at 121, 30 seconds left. John says Carter Hart could be suspended for the 2018 juniors sexual scandal. Word of caution, something to consider. Jeff McMahon says Hart is still in Philadelphia, but is on the trade block. John says he could be the next Wander Franco and company. Yeah, it's not looking good for Wander Franco, but if he, we'll see what happens there. $123, 6 seconds left on the Carter Hart diamond card, triple diamond, and it's going to settle in right there at $123.50. Rookie card out of 99. We got a 6-minute break here, everybody. 6-minute break. Go grab yourself a glass of water. Go get some fresh air. Maybe grab a snack from the cupboard, some potato chips, whatever it is, some veggies and dip. I said to my wife earlier, I was hungry before dinner. I said, I need a snack. She's always looking out for me, right? She knows I'm going to go to the junk drawer. She knows I'm going to go to and even our junk drawer isn't that bad. But she goes, why don't you have some vegetables? And I said, all right. So I had some celery and some carrots, and I dipped in some dip, her homemade dip. It was quite lovely, actually. Trust me, I would have loved to have hit the Pringles, but go hit the Pringles, everybody. Go hit the veggies and dip. All right. John says, same for Jordan Kyrou and Robert Thomas. They were on the team too. I don't know. I don't really know what's happening there. And I just must say that I hope that justice is served. That's the number one thing from my perspective. Number two, I hope these players who we love to watch, who we love to collect, have no hair on them. I hope they're innocent. That's my hope. But if they do have the hair on them in this thing, and they need to be disciplined, then I hope that's what happens. All right, 90 says, I get it about sets. I don't do it either, but we used to, right? I know I used to. Hey, listen, I do still. There's still a couple sets that I do collect that way, but I've been working on them for like 10 years, so I'm gonna do it. But I'm not taking on new projects that way. Sylvan, good night to you. Thank you for joining. Good to see you, buddy. John says, if you are St. Louis Blue fans, you have my sympathies. Cale Makar was also on that team. It's just a disaster, really. But he's likely clean, and this suspension will permit Makar to go to the Olympics. So he's clean, but he'll get suspended so he can go to the Olympics. I'm not sure I follow, John. Oh, here we go. All 28 players that played on that team are currently banned from Olympic hockey, including Makar. Got it. So it will not permit him to play in the Olympics, is what you're saying. That is not good. Not good. Guys, as you can see, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun hanging out and covering these Slab Sharks auctions. We have a lull. It's nice. We get to take a break, hit the comments, talk about whatever comes to mind. I'm open to questions. We got 3.5 minutes here. Fire questions at me if you'd like, but I do want to plug our friends at Slab Sharks. Head Shark, Boss Shark. I don't know if that's the way they run it. That's what I'm calling. Karn Rai was supposed to join us today. Wasn't able to. But guys, visit slabsharks.com. Look at right at the ticker right now. ebay.com/str/slabsharks Inc. to visit their eBay store, and email them at support@slabsharks.com for your consignment inquiries. These guys are the leading Canadian consignment company. They deal in Canadian dollars. You're not shipping your cards across the border to consign them. You're buying from them if you're in Canada. They sell mostly hockey, but they sell all genres, not just hockey. I'm curious from them what percentage of their inventory thus far or consignments have been hockey. Is it 40%, 50, 60, 70, 80? I'm not sure. Higher? I don't know. But if you're buying on eBay and you're buying on ebay.ca and you're buying from Slab Sharks, there's no border crossing. There's none of that additional weight, which is a wonderful thing. So, and great service on the consignment as well. They've sold some cards for me. They've sold some cards for you guys. They pay out quick. Happy to use them moving forward. The Tua Panini Mosaic rookie autograph PSA 10 is at $560. I love Mosaic. Like Prism, to me, as far as Panini, like their low end browns go, between Prism, Optic, and Mosaic, Prism is a distant third in how I like the aesthetics. Prism is a distant third, and then I like Optic and Mosaic almost like even. I don't know that I would pick one or the other that I like more. If I had to, maybe Optic, but I really like the Mosaic. I love the Genesis cards. Minute 17 left, 560, 28 bids here on Slab Sharks Live, Thursday, August 17th. Anybody else going to be at the Anaheim show, the Burbank show in Anaheim, as I call it now? Well, we call it the Burbank show in Anaheim. 5 players to be suspended. Maybe Makar could play after their suspension. NHL on standby. They have not revealed. So it's all done. They're waiting for something. Interesting, John. What are they waiting for? Do you know? So the entire team is banned from Olympic hockey until then. That's just bad news. Just not good publicity for the sport of hockey for these young players. But if nothing else, hopefully a lesson is learned and people just start behaving. Like, behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. Yes, you are kids. You are children at the age of 16, 17, but you're going to grow up and I remember being that age, and I probably was like them. I probably didn't think that decisions that I was making then could stick with me forever and impact the future, but they can. And hopefully young people who are paying attention to this are going to behave themselves. Obviously, many won't. Final 3 seconds on the Tua, $560, and it looks like that is going to be where the Tua is going to end. And now we are with Harry Lumley. This is a PSA 4, 51 Parkhurst rookie. you know, not top tier, not even a second tier card from the set, but that third tier, above common for sure. Probably like an probably like a semi-star type of card, in my opinion. So here we go. Let's take a look at it. First of all, the centering is really good, but not perfect, but very good. And now let's do the old magnifier here. We have 25 seconds. I'll do this quick. We're at $130. Top right corner has some issues going on. Top left corner looks really nice for the grade. Bottom left looks nice for the grade, but no, not perfect. And bottom right, slight rounding, but really good color, really strong color, as we've seen from all the Parkers tonight, which is cool. 5 seconds left on the Harry Lumley rookie card from 51 Parkers, 131. There's a bid to 155, and that is where it's going to settle in at $155. Brings us to the second year Maurice Richard. This is a PSA 2 with the Mark qualifier, the MK qualifier. That means Mark. And this card certainly has pen marks. Right? I see 3 of them right there with some removed, it looks like, or somehow removed. You can see them right there, but I see 3 distinct pen lines right there. They're on the bottom half of the card. Nothing at the top half of the card. Top left corner, slight rounding. Top right corner, same thing, bit of a ding. Bottom right, rounding and a ding. Bottom left, rounding and a ding. You know, it's a 2 with a mark. It is what it is. It's a great set filler, and it's great. It's a great budget card at $310. 10 seconds left. Second year Maurice Richard. Final opportunity. 3 seconds. There's a bid to 3. There's another bid to 325. Second year Maurice is going to sell for $325. And what's up next? Oh, I love this card. This is a card that I was thinking about picking up when I went to the National. I didn't grab one, but this is a PSA 5.5 second year Nolan Ryan, his first solo card. No Jerry Koosman on this card, everybody. And I just love the looks of it. I mean, look at the pose. The only, like, this is not an action shot. This is a pose for this baseball card, which I think is pretty cool. It's a 5.5. Centering is, you know, it's pretty low on the cardboard canvas there, but overall a nice card. It's a 5.5. It is what it is. If you like it, grab it. 10 seconds left. We're at $390 Canadian with 8 seconds to go. It's really recently graded with the 72 serial code. 404 bid comes in, and the second year Nolan Ryan PSA 5.5 is going to sell for $443. There was another bid that came in at the last second there, $443. We missed the Milt Schmidt, sold for $102. And here we have a Tim Horton rookie card, you guys. This, you know, every Tim Horton card to me is a feature card. 42 seconds, $597 right now, $597. The PSA 2, centering often off center. This one's low, slightly to the right. It's got some marks on the bottom border there. You can see those 3 or 4 dots of whatever that is. Corners are not perfect, but it is a 2. But this is nice for a 2. To me, this looks like what do you guys think? Does this not look nice for a 2? Now, it might have a wrinkle or a crease. Yeah, I think it does have some wrinkles down there near the bottom corner. 10 seconds left. Assume there are wrinkles. $597, 4 sec, 649, 885. 885. The Sharks attacked. On the Tim Horton PSA 2 rookie. That brings us to a Messier rookie, Mr. Mark Messier. This is a PSA 8 with the off-center qualifier, and you can see it is dramatically off-centered there. That left border, it's also got tilt. It's got counterclockwise tilt. You can see how narrow the border is up here, and it gets wider as you go down the card, and conversely on the other side, it starts out narrow. It remains narrow, but it does get wider as you go up the card. That's what I call tilt. Not diamond cut, but tilt. It's a centering issue. And this card is definitely OC, but otherwise it looks really nice. I mean, the card itself, the cardboard itself, the print is certainly at least an 8 in my mind. It's a $201 with 8 seconds left. If you are okay with off-centered cards, this might be for you. $200, final call. $201.50 on top on the Messier PSA 8 OC. Next up is a exquisite Brady Tkachuk, rookie auto at a 99, numbered right there, as you can see, 99. Now, I'm just note that this is it's in a dirty top loader, but the car that is, so these marks, all these scratches you're seeing, I have to assume they're all on the top loader and not the card. I can't be certain. They do say the scanner may showcase debris not on the actual item. It says may, but may not. That might be a scratched up surface. I doubt it. I don't think people are letting their cards get all scratched up like that. Like you're seeing a bit of a blemish right there under the glove. I think that's on the top loader, but I'm not certain. So don't hold me to that, please. But this card is a nice on-card auto, beautiful autograph. 1:04 left, 23 bids, $55 Canadian as we speak right now. Logan Mailloux to also be decided by Bettman if he can play. Yeah, that guy was particularly in trouble. John says, as a business, I have no idea how the NHL will pull this off. Will they suspend all 5 players at once? Will they randomly suspend one at a time when another player gets a random suspension? It will open Pandora's box as soon as they get suspended. Yeah, I'm going to put my faith in the brain trust there, John. And like you said, it's a tough situation. So hopefully they make the best decision possible. And we as the public just have to go on from there. All right, we're going to look at a beautiful Jacques Plante card momentarily, followed by a Frank Mahovlich rookie. But we have 10 seconds left on Brady Tkachuk's exquisite auto at a 99 rookie card. 7 seconds. We're at $56. Any more bids? There's a bid to 66. Looks like the Shark came in, took a nibble, and got to 60. Oh, $71. Final bid. This is a 55, 56, 58. So 4th year Jacques Plante card, but it might not be his 4th card. I don't remember. I know he had a 55. I know he had a 56, right? 55 rookie. 56 card looks a lot. There's a 50. Yeah, it looks a lot like his 55 card, but I don't know what he had in 57 and 58. I just don't remember. I have to go to my I'm going to go here right now and see if I can figure that out. My sets 101. Let's see here. I did some research into all the Parker sets. I did the master class on the Hockey Cards Gong Show, and we looked at these, but I can't retain all this stuff in my brain anymore. Just not that smart these days. 55 is rookie. No, there was no 56. It's 57. So he's got a 55. He's got a 57. And this is the 58. So this is his 3rd card. This is the 3rd year Jacques Plante. There was no 56. Parkhurst didn't make cards that year. There's 55, 57, 58. 3rd year Jacques Plante, PSA 4. But look at, this is artwork, you guys. This is artistry. Like, I love the image. Look at how the goal itself, the goal bar, the crossbar, and the goal posts. Look at how they basically framed the card. What a great, nice clear image of his face. Every inch of his body's in there. The whole stick, the whole goal, basically. His crease. I don't know. I think it's a wonderful card. It's a PSA 4. It is what it is. But it looks like a great 4 to me. $153 with 7 seconds left. Final opportunity. Are there any Sharks swimming? There's one. 158.50 for the 3rd year Jacques Plante. Nice card. Nice card. And we're now on to a 1957 Parkhurst Frank Mahovlich rookie card. This is a PSA 1. Now, I haven't zoomed in on this card yet, but this looks really nice for a 1. So let's see if we can figure out why. I'm going to go the magnifying glass way instead. All right. Top left corner. Yeah, I see. I don't know. I'm seeing stuff, but I'm not seeing one action here. I'm not seeing one action. Let's look at the back. Some stain. That's not one material, I don't think. Paper loss there. A bend on the corner. Bottom right corner doesn't look great. I don't know. This might be the nicest PSA 1 Mahovlich there is, unless there's a tear somewhere. Is that a tear there on the left? I'm not sure. Really nice for a 1. 575, 735, 795. The Sharks were lurking. 8 1/4, says the final hammer on the Mahovlich rookie card. Listen, That's the nicest one I think I've ever seen. Maybe ever. Really nice card. 825. I mean, I think an ugly one would probably sell for what, 150 bucks? I love it when eye appeal wins out, and that was the case there. All right. This is a Whitey Ford. Look, Whitey Ford's a Hall of Famer. 54 tops is a beautiful set. And this is a PSA 2.5. Let's watch it. There weren't a lot of other cards ending right around this time that I was that interested in to bring on. So we're going to look at the Whitey Ford. And I love 54 tops. As I just said, that's the year of the Hank Aaron rookie, the Ernie Banks rookie, the Al Kaline rookie. It's just a wonderful year overall. Great Jackie Robinson card from this year. This is a PSA 2.5. Now, the first thing that you notice is the centering is, what is that? 85-15 almost, right to left. Top to bottom looks pretty good, though. Nothing wrong with that. But let's zoom in and see why it's a 2.5 otherwise, because it looks like the cardboard itself looks pretty nice. Bottom left corner, sure. Slight rounding, slight ding maybe. Same with the bottom right. Doesn't look bad. Small, like a not too bad of a surface scratch right across his leg there by the bicep, as you can see. Coming up, I don't see anything that bad. The top right corner doesn't look too bad. So we look at the back of the card. Just kind of come down. What do we have? 15 seconds left. So let's do this quickly. Yeah, I mean, there must be a wrinkle that we can't see. 9 seconds left. $60 Canadian for a Whitey Ford. 54 tops. Any Sharks? Are the Sharks swimming back in 1954? Doesn't look like it. That card's going to end at $60, which brings us to this Todd Sloan PSA 4. Honestly, I don't know why I pulled this one up. This might be a mistake because I don't even know much about this player. But while this is ticking down, I'm going to take a look at the other window we have going, because this one, I'm going to have to do a reshare thing. We have 1:36 on there. So that's what's left. We're almost through the first set of browsers here. But let's watch Todd Sloan, right? Because the McDavid here has 1.5 minutes. So we'll be able to make that adjustment on the fly. All right. 18 seconds left on Todd Sloan. Honestly, I wouldn't have heard of this guy if it wasn't for 51 Parkhurst. But any Leaf fans out there know something to say, let us know. Otherwise, $82, set collector's dream right here. It's a nice 4. I can tell just by looking. It's off center, but a nice 4 for a common. 82 bucks on that. And now we are going to have to go through the reshare process. Give me one moment here. We're going to bring up this one here. And we are back in business. Connor McDavid, Young Gun, BGS 9. Guys, this is a 9. This is like a mint plus. 2 subs are 9s, 2 subs are 9.5s, meaning if either centering or corners was a 9.5, this would be a BGS 9.5. So this is a great opportunity to save some money by not buying a 9.5. 20 seconds left, $1,395. A bid just came in, 47 bids, 18 seconds. Are the Sharks lurking? We will know momentarily. We will definitely know. Welcome to the show, Cards AH. Tip of the mitt. Good to see you guys. 7 seconds left. 6 seconds. Final chance, everybody, to lock up a McDavid. Young Guns. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do the 9.5s go for? Over $2,000? Just buy that one and save yourself some real money. I mean, that to me is a no-brainer. All right. 50 seconds left. Listen, a card from 2000. Peter Forsberg gets a ton of hobby love, including from yours truly. Oh, look at the background. It's pixelated. Look at that. I didn't even realize. I love that effect. And then you get the sharp image there. You get a 3-color piece of game use stick right there. It says it's from the Wayne Gretzky hockey brand. Tools of Greatness, Peter Forsberg. This is a cool card. Authentic piece of stick used by Forsberg in an official NHL game. Forsberg is up there with the Yagers and the Solanis of the world, you guys. This is a collector card. I love it. I'd love to see another bid to see other people love it. Maybe I love it the most. 20 bucks, only 4 bids. Beautiful card. All right. These cards are pretty cool too. This is This is from 2022 Upper Deck, but this is from Extended. This is from Upper Deck Extended, and it's the SPX Throwback or Tribute Design rookie die cut out of 50. So it's die cut. You can see the die cuts at the top of the bottom, but it's numbered out of 50. Shane Wright, likely poised for a better season, I would think. And this is numbered 32 of 50. Personally, I am looking for a couple of cards off this checklist. Haven't found them yet, but we'll see when I do, and I'll pull the trigger. But a cool card, $5. $5. It's got some damage. Look at that at the top and the right edge. It's not a perfect card, so it's not going to grade all that great, I don't think. Probably like a 7 or an 8. But for $5 for a card out of 50, whoever won it can't go wrong. $5 there. And we have a Guy Lafleur. We talked about Guy Lafleur early. John got to play one-on-one against him. This is a PSA 2. Guy Lafleur, 71 O-Pee-Chee rookie. I can see what's wrong with it right away. It's got some pretty serious staining there on the right side. When we talk about eye appeal, it's not only about centering. Staining is an eye appeal issue as well. And that is certainly an eye appeal issue. But it's a 2. And you're going to get this for just $137 right now. Other than that staining, this card, bottom right corner, has a ding. The other corners all look very nice for the grade. 19 seconds left. Edges look good. Color looks good. Registration is bang on. But that staining. Quick look at the back. Yeah, back looks just fine. Aside from that staining, it's a great card. 4 seconds. Final opportunity. 206. A bid comes in on the PSA 2. Guy Lafleur rookie card. Which brings us to a Pat LaFontaine. A couple of low-grade cards here. 208 on the Lafleur at the end of the day. Let's just close up some of these windows. Oh, look at that. The Shane Wright bump from $5 to 16. Didn't even see that. So that's nice to see. And as did the fours, we're going from $20 to $23.50. So we are missing out on a few bids. $13.95 on the McDavid. And I'm going to just close that window there. All right. This is a PSA 6 Pat LaFontaine rookie. $9.50. We also have a PSA 4 Brett Hull rookie. O-Pee-Chee, $42. I mean, that's low grade for this card, That's low grade, but other than the centering, it looks pretty nice to me. Then we're going to, this is a beautiful, I've had this card before. I don't own it anymore, but a Gretzky Team Canada jersey where the window is the shape of the NHL logo. Final call, $6 up to $9.50 to $15.50 for the Pat LaFontaine. O-Pee-Chee rookie sells for $15.50. And next up is Brett Hull. Cards AH says, I know you're not a big ultra-modern collector, but if you were, are there any young guys that intrigue you? Jason Robertson, Jake Ottinger, Tim Stützle. Those are the guys that come to mind immediately for me, Cards AH. But do me a favor. I don't follow the rookies as much as I used to, so I don't even remember these days who's in what rookie class. So give me some options, Card AH. And from a hockey perspective, and even a hobby perspective, I'll tell you if I like them. Give me 5 or 6 names. I'm asking you to, if you don't mind. I'd really like to be able to offer my opinion on a few other players. Dang, Jeremy, you're sure harsh on them cards today. What do you mean I'm harsh on them cards? What am I being harsh on, tip of the mitt? What am I being harsh on tonight? Final call, guys. 1 second. Brett Hull, O-Pee-Chee rookie, PSA 4 sells for $42. And then we have come on, go away. There we go. $152. This is a great card. As I said, I've owned this card before. Wayne Gretzky, early jersey card from 1999. Early jersey card, CHA, game-worn jersey. That just means he was playing for Team Canada when he wore it. And that's a good thing. This is not a juniors card, nothing like that. This is Gretzky playing for his country, which he did a lot and very well. He's just the most accomplished hockey player of all time. 20 seconds left on this jersey card of Wayne Gretzky. Let's see what it says here. In an official CHA game. So same thing I read from on the front. 10 seconds left, $152.50. I would expect a couple more bids. $200 would not surprise me on this card. It's only $112 US, but looks like I may be wrong, and this card is going to settle in at 100, and there we go. It does get up to 200 like I thought. $197.50 on the Gretzky jersey for Team Canada. Cards AH, Todd Sloan, the man, the myth, the legend, right? 90 says, I'm a sucker for the stick piece. I really like that Forsberg too. I really did too. Newfie Sig says, I'm in the military in 2005. Guy Lafleur visited us in Afghanistan. I got to play ball hockey with him head to head. We'll never forget. That's an amazing experience, Newfie. And thank you for your service. John says, awesome, man. Guy was very down to earth and a great person. And rest in peace, Guy Lafleur just passed away. Was it last year or the year before? This Paulo Banchero, Silver Prism rookie, Prism, Panini Prism, 9 seconds, $46. It is raw. See what it grades. If you're going to grade it, $46, 2 seconds left. Final opportunity, $46 on the Paulo Banchero, which brings us to Bo Horvat, Young Gun. And I thought, listen, Young Guns, 71. Banchero sells for 71. Raw Young Guns, I noticed on Slab Sharks were doing really well tonight. And $57 for Bo Horvat. He is now, one of the top guys on the New York Islanders. He's been moved there from Vancouver. But this guy, I thought Vancouver, why are you letting this guy go? He's so good. I like Bo Horvat, and I like that he's out of my division now, not playing against my Calgary Flames. We're going to look at this. Bo Horvat, patch tag auto 101, Upper Deck the Cup Foundations. That's an on-card auto. Great card. Under $200. Are you kidding me? But he's not on that team anymore. 15 seconds left on the Horvat Young Guns. $57. 10 seconds. 11 bids. Are there sharks circling? I don't know. This is where I'd kind of expect it to end, but let's see what happens here. There is a bid. There's a bid of $61. Doesn't surprise me. Only $4 more and someone else gets it. All right. I love foundations. They come in many parallels, but look at this. 2 beautiful patches. You got two windows with tags. I'm not a huge fan of tag patches. I'm a huge fan of tag grading, but I'm not a huge fan of tag patches. I have a couple in my collection because of the card, but all that said, I like this card. On card auto 101, $195 right now, 143 USD. Let's see what happens here. Welcome to the party, Eastridge Sports Cards and Games, my LCS. Mikey, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. 13 seconds left on the Bo Horvat 101. Tip in the mitt. I know you're messing. I didn't know you were messing. I wasn't sure what you were talking about, but I'm glad you are. There we go. 360, 482. That card almost triples in the last few seconds. 480. Well, I should say 2.5x in the last few seconds. 482.77. Nice to see that Cup Foundations 101 getting the love I think it deserves. All right. This is a fun little card here, and I mean little. When I say little, I mean little. Look how many this guy is. And it's an acetate. I love the looks of this card. You can see the serial number coming through. Do you guys see the serial number coming through there under ice and above cider? Let's look at the back. 99 of 99. The perfect serial number. Well, maybe 53 would be better. His jersey number. 1 would be cool too. A top 3 serial number. I'm a sucker for a serial number. I know not everybody is. Some people think it's silly. I'm a sucker for a serial number. I have a card in my possession right now that is really cool serial number wise. Let's see what happens here though. Upper Deck Ice Premieres, Mo Seider, Moritz Seider, your Calder Trophy winner, 99 of 99, 50 seconds left, $22, 7 bids. Is this a rookie card? To me it is, but it's probably like a rookie, an RY card. That's pretty cool. Let's see what happens. I think we're going to see a few more bids there. We got 37 seconds left. What's coming up next? Oh, the run of Scheifele's. There are some really nice Mark Scheifele cards coming in, guys. I have a Scheifele PC. It used to be 50 cards deep. Now it's 5. I'm not buying any more Scheifele's for myself. If I was, you best know I'd be on all these cards. I think I have a copy of that one already that I did keep. It's still on my PC. That's an auto out of 12. Buyback out of 5. 8 seconds left on the Mo Seider Mini Ice Premieres, 99 of 99. Any final bidders? Looks like someone's going to, I don't know. I don't know comps. I don't even really care. Oh, it does get bid up to $41 from 22 to 41. Basically doubles right at the final second. The Gong Show is in the house, everybody. Say hello to Josh Madigan and Troy Iverson of the Hockey Cards podcast, the Hockey Cards Gong Show podcast, letting us know that Mini Mo Cider is from is a rip card, came out of another card. Love when that happens. Very cool. Thanks for the information. Tip of the Mint loves the serial number significance. You and I do. It was $41 from 1 minute, says John. Can only tell you what I'm seeing, everybody. That's all. It's the best I can do. I can only see what my browser is showing me. I don't know why it didn't flip. Why we didn't say that bit earlier. Let's see what happens here. 8 seconds left on this Scheifele tag auto Ruby 4 of 4. There's a bid to 113, 192. Card doubles in the last second. Mark Scheifele. I still do have a small PC of his, and I do believe I have one of these cards right here. Let me see. I'm going to search for my Scheifele right now, and I'll show you guys what I have. Shouldn't take me long to get there. Actually, should only be a second or so. And I don't have this card. I have it from this year, a different year. But that's the Cup base patch auto parallel. But mine is like, here, I'll just show you guys really quick. We have 25 seconds left to watch that, but that's the card I have in my PC still out of 8. And I think I like it more than this one, but if I was still collecting Scheifele, I'm not getting rid of the last cards I have, I would definitely buy this card, but I'm not gonna. $62, 7 seconds left. Great card, great player. See what happens here. Final upper. There we go. 154. What, that card almost tripled in the final seconds. This card is cool too. This one's out of 12, so that one's out of 8. So this is out of 12 and doesn't have jersey patch in it. But I love the gold foil. $13. $13, guys. I'm going to leave it up to you to decide if that is too cheap. And anyone wants to make a play for it, we're going to close up these two Scheifeles there. And we'll close up that Bo Horvat. We're at $13 on the yeah, Jeff, trying egging me on. Hey, I know, but I'm dialing it back a bit. I'm dialing it back. Oh, John says refresh your window. Yeah, I gotta just, it's tough to refresh here. Let's refresh this one. We'll see if it does anything. I'll keep it does. $40. John, thanks for the tip, buddy. I'm gonna start refreshing more, guys. I apologize. 6 seconds left. We're at $40, $57. Final call, $83. Hey, it's a beautiful card. Absolutely stunning. Here we go. What are we at here? We're at 231 on the buyback Young Guns out of 5, you guys. This is a pack pulled buyback out of 5. We do have another autograph coming next. This is another buyback. This is a gold auto out of 10. So you can pick up his auto buyback out of 10 here at 170 currently. And the one out of 5 is sitting at $231. And that one sold for $83. Lots of Scheifele tonight. Lots of Scheifele. Cards AH says Scheifele getting more love than I expected, to be honest. I mean, listen, he's a good player and he's a student of the game. Like, I like Scheifele. I'm just dialing it back in some places. 231. Here we go, everybody. 6 seconds left to get the low print buyback auto. Only 5 copies produced. There's a bid to 247.50. Looks like that's where it's going to settle in at. Yes, it is. And now we have the gold version out of 10. So that one sold for about $250. The one out of 10 is sitting here at 170. Let's see if a gold auto is going to kind of counteract the blue auto of the lower print or the lower numbering and catch up at 250. We have 41 seconds to find out about that. Cards AH is a sucker for Young Gun buybacks. See, I'll be honest, I'm not a sucker for them, but I understand it because to me, Young Guns are just plain. They don't interest me at all. But you throw something like this at it, you add this element to it, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I get it. This makes sense to me because it's making your very common Young Gun much less common, much more interesting. And in that case, I don't mind it at all and would happily add them. Like if I was into it, I don't collect them, but if I was open to it, these would be in there for me. Let's see. Final opportunity, 177.39. It looks like that's where, 194. A bid did come in, 194. So it didn't quite get to 250, but it did get up there. Oh, we missed the Zegras Young Gun exclusive, sold for $910. Would have loved to have seen that one, but they had a couple ending at the same time there. Here we go. Connor. Alex Ovechkin. The goats just all blend in your mind at some point here. Alex Ovechkin, Young Gun, PSA 9. Let's take a look at this one because let's see here. There we go. First of all, I'm going to refresh. Are we still at 1980? We are still at 1980. Yeah, nothing wrong with that left edge. Bottom edge, I mean, I think it's good. Bottom right corner, good. Right edge, good. Top right corner, looks pretty good. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't know. $2,025, guys. Pretty good 9 to me. Could probably be a 10 on the right day at the PSA grading offices. All right. We have a Ken Griffey Jr. jersey card out of 23 from the National, from this year's National. It's a VIP card. VIP pack pulled card type of thing out of one of those National packs. Ken Griffey Jr. way past his playing days, way past his rookie year, but a pretty sweet card. Numbered out of 23. That numbering is likely on the back. Let's go find the numbering. Oh, there it is, right there in the middle. Can't believe I missed it. 9 to 23. Love to see that. $40. Pretty cool card. 22 seconds. Decide if you're in the market right now, everybody, for a Ken Griffey Jr. VIP jersey card out of 23. 90 says, what is my opinion on Legends buybacks? We'll get there in a moment. 5 seconds on the Griffey, everybody. 3, 2, 1. And this card looks like it's going to end at that unless I should have refreshed, and I didn't. $51. Should have refreshed. Got to listen to John. All right. One of the young players I do like in the league right now, Jason Robertson at $110 for his Synergy rookie out of 15 with a sticker auto at $110. Let's see what's next. I want to not miss out like we did on the Zegras. I really regret that. Okay, we got a bit of a break here after to catch up on some things. This card is numbered right there, 12 of 15. It's a Synergy card. Autograph is right there. It is a sticker auto. I can see the outline of the sticker. You've got purple acetate with hollow foil cardboard die cut. Synergy makes the coolest cards, guys. Honestly, the coolest cards. 13 seconds left, $110 Canadian. Let's see what happens here in the final 8 seconds. 20 bids. Jason Robertson, rookie card out of 15. 135. There's a bid. And it's going to settle in there at $135. All right, let's close up some of these older windows. The Griffey sold for $51. $2,000 on the Ovechkin. $910 on this Zegras. Young Gun exclusives. Another area where I like Young Guns when they're exclusives or high gloss. We have some new parallels coming this year. Coming in October, November, or probably November. I'll be a fan of those. Not saying I'm going to collect them, but I'll be a fan of them. And we're going to close up those two windows there and sit on this Mario Lemieux 2012 Fleer Retro PMG Red, numbered out of 100. My thoughts on Legend buybacks. I'm okay with them. Listen, I'm not a buyback like fan where I'm collecting them. I collect enough things. You got to draw the line somewhere 90s, but I think they're cool. I mean, I have some Howard Chucks, I should say, pack pull buybacks. I love them. Cards H says me too, but this adds value and rarity to the flagship. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. You called out the bottom left corner was okay. Thank you for that. Big Daddy Cool says, is the hobby in steep decline? No, Big Daddy Cool. I don't know what you're watching, but no, the hobby is doing very well. Very well right now. If you were at the National, you know that record-breaking attendance, record-breaking transaction levels, and if you follow data, actually the hobby participation right now is not an all-time high, but it's higher than it was pre-pandemic. So hobby's it's in a very good place right now. So there's your answer to that. No, it's not. Your loaded question is negated. Richie Rocket says buybacks are awesome. It is souped up versions of base cards you collected as a kid. Yeah, that's where I have the Howard Chucks. 10 seconds left on the Mario Lemieux PMG Red out of 100, 364. Make your decision here. You got 2 seconds, 369. 369. We got a final bid. Shark circled. All right, what is up next? I don't even know. I love the surprise element to this. Oh, Shohei Ohtani. Big card, $1,876. Next one is the Lemieux Blue PMG. So these two cards are going to end at the same time. I'm glad we looked ahead. Hopefully I remember, you guys. Hopefully I remember. And then a Boom Boom rookie coming shortly after that. That looked like a nice 3. All right. All right. Tip of the Mid says the hobby is alive and well. Yes, it is. You know, if it really depends if you're glass half full, glass half empty. If you're, you know, it really depends your outlook on life. And if you want to drag, it seems like Big Daddy Cool. Like, I don't know Big Daddy Cool for sure, but the nature of your comment seems like you're trying to drag people down. That's the tone I'm reading in that, because you use the word steep. It's like you're almost trying to bring it down, Big Daddy Cool. But if you're not, let me know. 5 seconds on Shohei, 1,876, 1926 with the auto, 1,926, 101 Shohei, and the Lemieux sells for 677. All right, let's go on to the next one. Boom Boom. Boom Boom Jeffrey on. Bernard Boom Boom Jeffrey on. So this is a PSA 3, you guys. It's a PSA 3. And now the centering is off left to right, but not bad for a 51 Parky. Top to bottom looks great. The print is a little light. Compared to the ones we saw earlier, the printing was darker. The red, that bottom row of red text was darker on the other cards. The black was darker. We saw darker backgrounds. This one has some fisheyes to the left of his head. But listen, it's a 3. I actually think it's a really nice 3 because the card it might have a crease going through from the bottom. I can't really tell. 10 seconds left, 7 seconds left, 455 on this Boom Boom Jeffrey on PSA 3 rookie. Hall of Famer. 517 now on the Boom Boom. That's fun to say. That's just fun to say. Oh, and we missed another one. Darn it, we'll come back to it. Okay, we're going to close down the Boom Boom. We're going to try to remember to stay ahead of these things. So we've got an Yzerman auto jersey coming up. And then we have a break for the Kenny Pickett. And then we have, the Pickett and the Doug Harvey are going to end at the same time. That Pickett's a big card, so we're going to watch it. This is a dual shield. Lilligren, I don't even know how to say his name, and Riley sold for $356. All right, Steve Yzerman, early auto jersey, numbered out of 300 on the back, I believe. Where's the numbering of this? Or is it not numbered, but it's just known to be out of 300? Maybe that's the case because I do not see. There it is. My bad. Sorry, guys. It's right there. 161 of 300, and it sells for $187.50. Now we've got these two cards that are going to both end in 2 minutes. Kenny Pickett, the up-and-coming quarterback for your Pittsburgh Steelers, and this is the Panini Prism Gold. So this is the very important card that many people chase, Prism Golds, and I'll admit, I chase Prism Golds for Teemu Selanne, but I have both of them now. I got the 12 and the 13. The 13 just came via Sports Card Spot on Instagram. It was even in a Tag 10 slab, and I love it. And my 2012 version is in tag right now, hoping to get slabbed whenever they can get to it. All right, look at this, though. PSA 4.5, Doug Harvey, guys. Again, he was actually like the best defenseman before Bobby Orr. And this card looks gorgeous to me in a 4.5. Looks like, look at this, full-bodied, perfectly centered. But let's zoom in now and see what's going on. I mean, I don't need to call out a natural 4 corner. Same with the top right. I love that corner. Look, it's not perfect. I'm not saying it's sharp, but I love it for the grade. Same with the bottom right. Same with the bottom left. I mean, the color is really nice. I love this. I love this for the grade. 40 seconds, 635, 27 bids. What's on the back here? You often see those markings. They're on many copies. Doesn't bother me. It's on the back. Yeah, this card has the Jay Lee eye appeal assessment as, you know, among the best. I'm not going to copy PWCC or Mike Baker with the way I'm going to say among the best 4.5s you could ever expect to find. This one right here. This presents to me from here like an 8. But when you look in close to the corners, it's no longer an 8. 765. There you go. Congrats to the winner. That card, I hope, is well loved, and I'm sure it will be. Oh, we forgot the picket. Forgot the picket. Let's see what happened there. 87.12. It went up to 87.12. Big card. Very big card. Here's a Jalen Hurts gold prism. So the Hurts is over, guys, the Hurts is over 13 grand already, okay? It's over 13 grand while the picket did 87.12. We are, and just for everybody watching, we are talking Canadian dollars here. Slab Sharks is a Canadian consignment company. They're the leading Canadian consignment company. For anybody who doesn't want to send their cards across the border to sell in consignment, please do consider Slab Sharks. All right, guys. 14 seconds left on the Jalen Hurts, $13,150. Let's see if we're going to have any final bids. I haven't refreshed. It could be even more than that by now, but I don't want to refresh. Yeah, I do. No, 16,375. These gold prisms are very highly pursued. 16,755 is what that ends at. Very nice price on that. Brings us to a Maurice Richard rookie card. John says, I have OCD about the year behind the card. Only collect rookie cards. Buybacks are not for me. Totally fair. Totally fair. Tip in the mid says, the hobby is alive and well. Cardboard Richard, I got outbid on the blue PMG. Sorry to hear that. Looks like Big Daddy Cool just came in here to drop some negativity on the stream and then bust out of here. So, take it for what it's worth. I hope he finds happiness. And Cards H says, so it's like the seismic gold, the equivalent in hockey. Of the gold prisms, no, Cards AH, it isn't, because the seismic golds are out of 50, where the gold prisms are out of 10. Guys, 7 seconds left to buy this Epic Signatures Richard autograph. Beautiful card, gorgeous autograph, $345. There's a bid. Looks like it's going to settle in there at $345. What is next? Okay, we missed that one. We'll come back and have a look. Are there two cards now or one? Let's see here. Okay, just one and then a short break. We have a William Nylander Spaffwap, everybody. This is the Spaffwap SP Authentic Future Watch Auto Patch BGS 9.5 with 2 10s. Look at that. 10 centering, 10 surface, edges are 9.5 and corners are a 9. So this thing is, I mean, it's 2.5 points away from being a 10, but a very, very nice subgrades, I would say. Nice 2-color patch. You can't get much better than that. On-card auto. 14 seconds left. Nylander, one of the top 4 players in Toronto. Will he be traded is the big question. Will he come to my Calgary Flames? I'm hoping. 442. He was raised here, I believe. His father was a Flame. 447. 511. 511 on the William Nylander SP Authentic Future Watch Auto Patch. Brings us to a Crosby PSA 9 Young Guns. Let's go back a bit here and look at the PSA 9 Ray Bourque that sold for $1,275. I think that's a pretty good buy compared to some recent comps in the last couple of years. I'm going to close a bunch of these windows now, you guys. Close the Bourque. And now let's take a look at this. All right. Top left corner looks good. That little white shine you're seeing, I think that's foil reflection because we see that on many 0506 Young Guns. Bottom left corner, you might see some white there. I think that's in the pattern. I don't think that's damage. Bottom edge looks great. Right there. I wish I could like just stay there. How do I stay there? I don't know how to. I want to stay so I can put my mouse where I want you guys to look, but right under the S, there's a bit of white on the edge. I don't know if that's edge chipping or if it's just like the stock showing. Bottom right corner, though, looks sharp as can be. Right edge looks great. Top right corner, great. Top edge, great. It's a 9. You know, this is one of those cards that could be a 10 on the right day, but don't take my word for it. I don't mean that it is. I mean, you just never know. With that top right corner on the back does seem to have something going on there that might cause it to not have a shot at a 10. So keep that in mind. But we are at $1,509 with 27 seconds left. 43 bids on this Sidney Crosby Young Gun rookie card. Let's see what happens here in the final seconds. How you guys doing? Everybody doing okay? Hanging with me? You bidding on any cards? Let me know what you're winning. Love to hear about it. Love to hear about it. 1509 left. 1509, 6 seconds. Is there a shark circling? Let's see what happens here. I have a feeling I should have refreshed this one. Yeah, $1,534 is what it ends up selling for. And the 9.5 does 23.32. Brings us to Pierre-Luc Dubois. So we had both young guns, the PSA 9 and the BGS 9.5, sell at the exact same time. I'm going to go into this one actually and take a look. And just, let's just take a look at this card that's sold already, but I want to see how it looks. See, even on the bottom edge here, you can kind of see it. Like, I think that was just stock showing on the PSA 9. I don't think that was anything bad. And then the corner, no, that corner does look better than the other one. You can see some fray coming off the bottom, but that doesn't bother me at all when I'm collecting cards. This one had 9.5 everywhere, 10 centering. So a strong BGS 9.5 right here, selling for $2,332. We have 2 minutes left on the Pierre-Luc Dubois. This player was just moved from the Winnipeg Jets to the Los Angeles Kings. I mean, when you move from Winnipeg, which is my hometown, guys, I spent the first 30 years of my life in Winnipeg, but it was always the smallest market team, still the smallest market team, smallest market for a team. And when a player moves from the smallest market to one of the biggest, the LA Kings, is that going to help his cards? I think it might. Now, it is from a Canadian team with a rabid fan base to a California team that has like 3 other teams in the state, right? You got the Sharks, the Ducks, the Kings. Is that it? 3 Sharks, Ducks, Kings. Three teams in the state. And there is some competition there. But I think it would help his cards. In any event, this is a SPAFWAP, everybody. SP Authentic Future Watch Auto Patch. Pierre-Luc Dubois was not happy in Winnipeg. He's a great player. Was originally traded from Columbus to Winnipeg for Patrick Laine. Patrick Laine, a sniper with like signs of Ovechkin early on. Not anymore. I think he plays too much. What's that game called? Not Minecraft, but the first-person shooter game. The very popular one. You guys know what I'm talking about. He plays a lot of that, Patrick Laine. So he got traded. He was drafted 2nd overall after Austin Matthews. And for a while there was playing better than Matthews, but that's no longer the case. Matthews legitimately the first overall pick in that year, the best player from the draft. In any event, Pierre-Luc Dubois, this is numbered out of 100 on card auto. I don't think it's a game use patch, but let's confirm. Player worn. So from the rookie photo shoot, most likely. On card auto, numbered out of 100. We're now 152.50. This is number 35 of 100. You got 10 seconds left to make your play. There was a time when people collected the SP Authentic Future Watch auto patches rabidly. Several people still do, and I think they're beautiful. Beautiful rookie auto patch. Settles in at $160.50. And we missed a Gretzky. That's the one we should have been watching. I'm going to talk to the Karn and the team and see if they can just try to be a little bit spaced out more if possible, but there's a lot of cards ending, so they're doing the best they can. I know that for sure, and I do appreciate it. There's my guy Yager in his Flames jersey, which we do not see often. Numbered out of 10, Ultimate Collection, Ultimate Legacy card, $385. This big smile on my face is because I would love to have this card, but I have other priorities, so I'm not going to. But Yager, you're my guy, buddy. You're my guy. All right. We have a beautiful Grant Fuhr early auto mem card, a piece of leg pad. I love them with thread and puck marks and everything coming off it there. Nice on card auto, number 23 of 100. That is Michael Jordan's jersey number. All right, let's just make sure. So this Wayne Gretzky rookie PSA 2 with a mark on it sold for $820. We didn't look at it because we were too focused on the Pierre-Luc Dubois. Kind of wish we were looking at this one, but that's okay. It's off-centered. It's got corner issues, but overall, a nice image. And maybe not. Something going on the name there too. There's a dot. Look at the N in Wayne. See that black dot right in the N on Wayne? Do you guys see that? I don't like that for myself. That's somewhat of a deal breaker for me. That bottom left corner, pretty rough as well. Lots of surface loss there. Bottom right corner. Anyway, this did sell for $820. Still, I think not a bad price for the winner at all. Let's close that one up. Let's close up the 2 Crosby Young Guns that sold. And we're going to sit here and see what you guys are talking about. And I just want to thank everybody for joining. Thank you, anyone who submitted to Slab Sharks, helping us have fun like this tonight on a Thursday. The professor picked up a 1999 Upper Deck Century Legends Johnny Busick autograph. Congratulations, Professor. Johnny Busick, a Hall of Famer, Boston Bruin, 1957 Topps rookie. I have a beautiful copy, and it's like in that permanent collection of mine. Cars AH says, I have a huge Pierre-Luc Dubois PC, hoping he has a good year. I think he's going to. He has all the tools, but he's going to be playing with the guy. I mean, I think he ultimately wants to play in Montreal, but didn't he just sign a huge contract in LA? Maybe they'll trade him. But listen, I think he's going to play a lot better. The Gong Show says, when the Jets play in St. Paul, Minnesota, there's always a ton of fans that make the trip down, loyal fans that travel to see their team, although a small mark. Yeah, the drive from Winnipeg to the Twin Cities is 8 hours. I've done it several times. And Winnipeg fans will do that for sure. I'm not surprised at all. And then at 8 more hours, you're in Chicago. Make a whole road trip out of it. Go see a few games, right? Go Kings, go. Mosaic Mind, welcome to the show. Says, if you're from Winnipeg, are you a Jets fan? Yeah, great question. So I was a fan of the original version of the Jets. That team moved to Phoenix in 1995. Broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart. 95, 96 in there. And then in 2002, I moved to Calgary. And a year later became a Flames fan. And then 9 years later, the Jets came back to Winnipeg via Atlanta, the Atlanta Thrashers. And make sure we're not missing this card here. And I was a Jets fan. I still am. They're like my second team, but I'm a Flames fan first now, Mosaic Mind. Flames fan first. If the Phoenix Coyotes, and $83 on this beautiful Grand Fear card, everybody, $83. I think that's a awesome card. If you want to start picking away at some of those, early 2000s, late 90s auto mem cards. And let's just see what's coming up after Yager here. We have another Mo Sider. This is the Young Gun PSA 9. So we have time for that one. Okay. So if instead of the Winnipeg Jets coming in 2011 via Atlanta, if they came back from the Phoenix, Arizona team, I might be more of a fan of them because there's that lineage in that franchise, but there is not lineage. This is the Atlanta Thrashers that moved to Winnipeg, and the Jets and I guess even the Coyotes allowed them to use that original name, which I think is really cool. And I wanted them to be called the Jets. And am I a Jets fan? I mean, I'm a Flames fan first, but if the Jets and the Flames in the playoffs, I'm hoping for the Flames. And that happened 2 seasons ago. And that was when I really realized I'm a Flames fan first, was when I was like cheering for the Flames to beat the Jets. Much to the dismay of all my buddies who are Jets fans, who I used to be Jets fans with. And it was rough on a couple friendships there. I got to tell you, like, that's how hardcore of fans we are and we were. But any fences that came down have been mended. I can tell you that. So shout out to my buddies CF and Sean and Ruby, all my good old buddies from Winnipeg. My Weenay, my original Jets fan buddies that we used to go to games with all the time in the early 90s. All right, guys. 16 seconds left on this gorgeous Yager color match Calgary Flames card. Look at the gray beard he's got there. Love it. I love this card. I wish I was a shopper right now. I'd be all over this. 1 second left. Looks like this one is going to sell at $473. Congrats to the winner. I have some envy. All right. The next 2 cards are the Alex Del Vecchio PSA 4. Look at that. That's a beautiful 4, you guys. That's a beautiful 4. Like, look at the centering. Look at the color. That's a perfect 4. Whoever is selling these cards, if you are watching, I just want to say kudos to you for picking great cards for your set. Kudos to you. You know, some of them were off center. I don't love them, but the ones that we've seen, like, way to go. Way to go. Mosaic Mind, thank you, says, I visited Calgary in 2017. I was here, Mosaic. Maybe we were sitting together at a restaurant or next to each other. 90 says, if I remember well, Yager doesn't have a ton of pack-pulled autos. They always get good money. They do. 5 seconds on the Mo Sider. PSA 9 Young Guns, everybody. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. $51. Let's see it turn over. $51. If you were looking for sharks in that area of the pond, you were not finding any. All right, let's have a look at this Alex Delvecchio, another in that second tier of important cards in this 51 Parker set. This is a PSA 4 recently graded. So we already noticed this. The centering is like bang on, I think. Yeah, pretty bang on. Maybe it's a percent or two off. Top to bottom looks good. Not perfect, but looks good. The print, like the red letters in the bottom, the black letters at the bottom are very strong. The color of Alex himself, very good. Registration is very good, almost perfect. I don't think it's ever perfect actually on these sets, but it looks really nice here. Top right corner, not perfect. Ding, bottom right corner. You have a bit of a stain there under the word hockey. You can see that little stain under the word hockey. I don't mind those though. Like I think that's just the fiber, like the cardboard stock getting older. I might be wrong on that, but that's what it looks like to me. Bottom left corner, probably the worst corner. Top left corner, very nice. Yeah, it's that bottom left corner is the worst just because it seems to have some discoloration happening. Back of the card, I mean, it's wonderful. 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 This card comes with the Jay Lee, best in class for PSA 4s. I highly endorse this card to anyone who's looking at adding an Alex Delvecchio 51 Parker's rookie to your collection. I don't know where the comps are on this. I don't know the population. I don't know any of that. I just know that this card is going to make an owner very happy, and it should sell for much more than the average PSA 4. And I don't know what that is, but it's well worth it, in my opinion, from an aesthetic eye appeal perspective. And it looks like this one does get a bid up to 440 in the final second. I'm not surprised. It's well deserved. Well deserved on that. Let's see. We have a couple more cards coming. We have this Peter Bondra auto patch in 50 seconds. And we also have this. There's the Gordie Howe rookie coming up. It's going to end in 5 minutes. So we're going to have a little bit of a break until Gordie Howe after Peter Bondra. Peter Bondra is going to end here in 30 seconds. It's now at $213. $293 on the Bondra, everybody. $293 for Mr. Peter Bondra. He does not have a lot of cards, and this is a set that is pretty darn cool. 2001 SB game used. This card was like $20 like yesterday. There's another bid. Wow. So this was the card I wanted to buy tonight. This was the card I wanted to buy tonight, everybody. But I am now, unfortunately, on the sidelines at $447. But gosh, it's nice to see Peter Bondra getting some love, and well-deserved. A great goal scorer. I mean, he was the best goal scorer for the Washington Capitals until Alex Ovechkin came on the scene. And I got to tell you, I was looking forward to this card all week, and now I'm disappointed. But congrats to the winner. You can go grab the Jerome McGinley from the same set right here, guys, for $148 if you want. I don't know who's selling that. I just noticed, but Peter Bondra getting some hobby love right there. Nice to see it. I was going to give him some love, but that's more than I was hoping to get. I thought I might get it for under $100. Little did I know this thing was going to climb to $447. This was the card I wanted to buy tonight right here, you guys. That was the one for me. Look at that autograph. Look at that patch. I love the card. I got to tell, I'm a little disappointed right now. I wanted to pick that up tonight. Congrats to the new owner. All right, back to you guys. Native Pride, my max was 468. Was that on the Agarado? John says $7,000 on that Gordie Howe rookie. Yeah, $7,100 on the Gordie Howe PSA 3, and not like it's a 3. This isn't a high eye appeal 3. It's got great centering, left to right, top to bottom. It's a bit high. You can tell the top border is a little narrow. Seems to have a wrinkle coming off that right edge towards his elbow. You know, rounded corners. You're going to get that in a PSA 3. Discoloration at the top right as well as the top left. But those bottom corners, bottom left is my favorite corner. Let's look at the back. I mean, it's wonderful. The back is wonderful. It's got, I don't know what's going on there. Some stain, but like light doesn't bother me at all. If this was the card, like if I needed a Gordie Howe rookie in about a PSA 3. I would just let you know that the back wouldn't dissuade me. The front, again, centering top to bottom, not bad. Right to left, though, I think it's bang on. I'm trying to frame it here. I think it's bang on. This image doesn't help with eBay. I want a bigger image from eBay here. Yeah. Outside of that wrinkle coming off of his left elbow, the one we're seeing on the right side of the card, you know, there's some discoloration going on, but I don't mind that. I like when the vintage shows some age. Like, I just like that. All right, let's let you guys watch this. We have 33 bids. We have over 2 minutes left. So a nice little break here to get to some comments. Native Pride, you win some, you lose some. Exactly. That's just it, Native Pride. That's what I'm thinking about that Bondra, right? Like, yes, I'm upset I didn't get it, but there's always more cards to buy, and there will be another copy eventually. Mosaic Mind says, I hear the Canadian hockey fans in Western Canada can all agree that they hate Vancouver. Is that true? Yeah, it's true, but it's not just Vancouver. Like, there's 3 Western Canadian hockey teams, 4 if you consider Winnipeg, right? You got Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, and Winnipeg, which is really central, but Western. West of Ontario, pretty much everyone thinks is Western. Now, I grew up going to Winnipeg Jets games and watching the Canucks, the Vancouver Canucks, the Calgary Flames, Edmonton Oilers. I hated all 3 teams because they always beat us. We were just the worst team in the division most years and in the playoffs. So I didn't like the Flames. Now they're my team. I hated the Oilers. I don't hate the Oilers anymore. I don't hate any team anymore. I did when I was younger. Now the hobby comes first for me. That's important. But yes, Flames fans do not like the Oilers in general. Flames fans hate the Oilers, hate the Canucks. Oilers fans hate the Canucks, hate the Flames, and Canucks fans hate the Oilers and hate the Flames. So yes, Mosaic Mind, it is true. The Professor picked up last minute bidding 2017 Ultimate Collection. You bought that card, Professor? You bought that Jagger, did you? You sly devil, you, Professor. Good grab. Good grab, man. Oh, I love that card. It says your Jagger interview from the National helped me connect with him and hearing how he is still relevant as a European player, European hockey club owner, and memorabilia creator. Yeah, Professor, I respect the purchase. I have envy of that card. That and the Bondra. Great job. United Pride. Wow, at that price for Bondra, right? All right, guys, there's been some more bids on the Gordie Howe. It's now up to $7,257 Canadian, $53.68 US, 13 seconds left. Recently graded by PSA as a 3. Are there sharks lurking? There's a bid to $73.56. Anybody else? $77.09. Final opportunity to get in on this Gordie Howe. $7,709 on probably the feature card of the night. Outside of Prism Gold football cards, of course. Only a few items left, everybody. Thank you all for being with me. We've been going for 2 hours and 13 minutes. It feels like half an hour to me. This is a ton of fun. We have an unopened box of 0203. It says 0203. 0203 basketball, Series 2, $800. There's wear and tear on the box. That's very important to note right there. $800. I'll admit, I don't know what the chase cards are in here. I'm guessing you got some Jordan stuff, though, among some other, Kobe and that. But it's the year before LeBron, and that's an interesting thing to know, or an important thing to note. But 7 seconds left on the unopened box of 02 Upper Deck Basketball, Series 2. $800, it looks like, unless I should have refreshed. $800. All right. Let's see what's next here. Another unopened box. This is an unopened case of Upper Deck 2020 Series 2, 12-box case. I wish I knew the young guns that were in this, but I don't. So if anyone can tell us, please let us know. Let's close up that window. We're going to close up, that Bondra. There were so many of us watching that card, I'm sure. 38 bids. I wanted it. Richie Rocket says, Slovakian stars from the 90s still hold pretty darn good value. Bondra and Palfi come to mind. Yeah, very good. Very good. Jay-Z has entered the house, everybody. Say hello to Jay-Z. Good to see you, my friend. Will you be coming to the Expo in Toronto in November, Jay-Z? Listen, you should come. Start, just tell your wife, tell the job, you're going to be gone for the weekend. Make sure you're there for my Thursday night dinner. And listen, it's early, everybody, but I want to like extend that invitation to everybody for the Toronto Expo. It's November 9th to 12th, 9th to 12th, I believe, Thursday to Sunday this year. Professor, Richie Rocket, John, Native Pride, are you guys coming? Mosaic Mind, are you guys coming? 90s Hockey Collector, The Gong Show fellas, are you guys coming? Cards AH, Tip of the Mitt, are you guys coming to the Expo in November? I hope you are. Please come. Please come. 19 seconds left on this. John puts out Kirill Kaprizov and Stutzla as both being in Series 2 Upper Deck from 2020. I can't verify that. I'm going off what John is saying. $1,531 for a 12-box case. Final call. $1,531. $1,500. Oh, and it flips over to something else, so I can't confirm. All right. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items left. We have a Clayton Keller 99 and 99. That's a manufactured patch, but that is a sticker auto. But there's a rookie card out of 99. Rookie team logo. We also have coming up shortly after a Jason Robertson Young Guns. It's at $56. We also have a Tage Thompson Young Gun at $76. We have a Gretzky Canvas. This is just a simple canvas parallel type card at $41, but a cool card. We have a Griffey autographed 89 rookie card. We're going to see this Connor McDavid Gold Spectrum out of 50 cell. It's at $78 right now. And the last item we're going to watch tonight is this Gretzky auto. And really, I wanted to watch this, so I found some other cards to watch in the meantime. Nothing crazily huge, but still fun to watch. Looks like the Keller sold for $153. Sorry, I wasn't there to watch that end. Now we've got a few minutes here until the Robertson Young Gun sells. So this show, just so you guys know, you only have to hang out with me for another 11 minutes and the show is over, everybody. What's that? 6 more items. So I can't close this window. I'm sad that I didn't win this card. I'm happy to see it sell for $447. I legit thought I'd pick it up for $125 or something, and it sold for $447. I'm gonna miss that card. I miss not owning that card. Jeff McMahon says these auction ending shows are awesome. Thanks for doing them, Jeremy. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Slab Sharks, guys. This is a sponsored show. Y'all should know that, but I think you do. I hope you do. And but you're welcome. I love doing these shows, you guys. It's so much fun. So much fun. And I want you guys to use your own minds. I'm happy to answer questions and all that. So feel free to ask them. Name says, before you know it, it'll be Halloween and then Expo time. Name, let's get you to an Expo again. Again, I don't think you've ever been to one, have you? Maybe one. Jay-Z says, I'm coming for sure. The wife heard you and she is like, why is Jeremy talking about me? Listen, I talk about you a lot, okay? I talk about you a lot with Jonathan Zavarella. Just kidding. But Jay-Z and I go back. We go back. And I want you to give him the room to come. Let go on a girls trip. Go on a girls trip for that weekend in November. Go on a girls trip. Have fun. He'll just say he wants you to go have fun. Go to Vegas. Go to Mexico. Go to Hawaii. Wherever you got to go. Go and it's not even not like a let. Just send him to Toronto to hang out with me and a few of the other fellas for the weekend. Don't worry, we'll keep him out of trouble. You have my word on that. As I'm smirking. No, we'll keep him out of trouble. I promise you. Joe Perot says, I hear the Toronto nightlife ain't bad. Listen, I'll tell you one thing, Joe. There's nowhere else to go. Like we go to the Expo and that's where we are. We're at the Expo. We will have things to do every night. I don't know if I'm going to have to do a show on the Saturday night. Probably not. We'll take the time off if you come, Joe, and we'll show you a good time. Name says, I've never been to one after all these years. Yeah, I thought you hadn't been to one, Name. You got to come. Mosaic Mind. Which Canadian hockey player is most revered by Canadian fans? Maybe hard answer. It's Gretzky and Crosby and Mario Lemieux. I think it's those players of all time are most revered. Gordie Howe, Bobby Orr, Maurice Richard, like all the legends that you know about are most revered. But overall, for sure, Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby is probably number 2. Mario Lemieux right up there. If Eric Lindros would have had a longer career, he could have been up there too. Love you too, Jay-Z. As always, brother. As always. She's killing herself laughing. Good. This is fun. This is fun. All right, guys. 35 seconds on the Jason Robertson Young Gun. It's at $63. It's raw. It's not even graded. Top left corner looks good. Bottom left corner, pretty good. Bottom right corner looks good. Top right corner, something going on there. Not sure what it is. Just looks imperfect to me, but I have trouble putting words to what I'm seeing. 15 seconds left. Top border. We're seeing a bit of fray. I don't think that's an issue, though. We see that on Young Guns all the time. 8 seconds left. $63. 23 bids. Jason Robertson. He's my favorite young player in the league. Him and Stutzla. And that's going to end at $63. 64. Never you mind. 64. Tage Thompson. This guy really lighting the lamp these past couple of years. $76. Tage Thompson. 43 seconds left. 22 bids. 22 bids. 90s Hockey says, I own a Bondra Topps Gold label Black Class 3. It's maybe the best picture on cardboard I've ever seen. Hey, can you send me I'd love to see that 90s. Can you send me a pic on IG or post it to your IG or something and send it to me? I'd love to see it. Love to see what you're talking about there. 19 seconds left here on the Tage, everybody. The Tage Thompson. This guy is a goal scorer. He's a big player. Let's look at the back and see what this guy is. Yeah, 6'5", 185 pounds. Listen, $80. I'll tell you one thing in a second here. $80. Is that going to do it? 6'5", 185 pounds. Guys, I'm 6'5 and a half, and I weigh like 230. That guy must be really, really thin because I'm not chubby. I'm a lean type of guy, and we're the same height, and I got 50 pounds on him, or 45 pounds. That's pretty crazy. All right, here we go. Upper Deck Canvas. These are beautiful cards. They're like, what do you get? I don't think you get one per pack. What do you get? Maybe 4 or 6 per box. And if you get the Gretzky, you got the best card possible for the canvas. But look at this young picture of him, old Oiler uniform, 2016 UD canvas. Great looking card. Number C242, C for canvas. Came out of 2016 Upper Deck Series 2. Just a beautiful, beautiful card, in my opinion. But it's for all intents and purposes, guys, it's like a base card. It's not a base in that it's a canvas parallel, but they're, let me put it to this way. The common cards in this set, you can get them, in Com C for 18 cents sort of thing. But the Gretzky, you cannot get for 18 cents. This is the 4th last item we are going to watch tonight, guys. So we are almost done. This has been, oh God, this Bondra. 30 seconds left on Wayne. Only lost a couple of you guys so far in the dying minutes here. I appreciate that. Mosaic Mind says, I live in SoCal. I like my hockey, but it's not my favorite sport. My knowledge base is least for hockey, but you bring the juice and get me fired up about hockey. I dig your energy in podcast. Thank you, Mosaic Mind. I appreciate that. One more bid came in, 41. I believe that's one more bid. 2 seconds left. And the Gretzky canvas parallel. Is it a parallel? I think it's a parallel technically. Sells for $41. All right, guys, we're still waiting for this Gretzky auto here. This is from 1996 SPX. Oh, wait a second. It's a tribute auto. So what does this mean? When was this card actually released? Let me see here. No, this card is 96. So I don't think tribute means anything more than it's like a tribute to Wayne Gretzky. Usually I see tribute now, I think like, oh, they're rehashing an old design. I don't think that's the case. I think this is just a subset called tribute. Subset or an insert set called tribute. I believe and it's autograph. That is an on-card autograph there, guys. It's hard to see, but it is an on-card autograph on top of a hologram. That's what this is. A cool die-cut shape, which if you collected cards in the 90s, you're familiar with this shape. I certainly am. It's $575 with 24 bids. Let's see what's going on here with the Griffey. So this is a 89 Griffey Upper Deck rookie, card number 1. The card is an 8. Excuse me. The card is an 8, near mint to mint. The auto is a 10. And it's got the PSA DNA certificate to authenticate that auto. Beautiful autograph. Nice thick blue Sharpie. Well placed by him too. You know, he tried to get it on the white as much as he could. Good job by Ken Jr. right there. $395. The card seems to be almost floating around inside this slab, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's floating around there. Bit of a bigger, is the holder too big? I don't know. I cannot really get a grip on how PSA decides to put what card in what holder. They seem to be all over the place with that. It's just one of those consistently inconsistent things with them, I guess. But in any event, the grade is an 8. The auto is a 10. And it's a beautiful card. No doubt about that. Name wants to know from Mosaic, what's your favorite sport? He says baseball and football. Richie says, I think it's a buyback card produced in 1996. The hologram sticker on the back suggests buyback's product. Thanks for that, Richie. We'll go take a look at that again. Name says, I'm a hockey, basketball, and college football fan. And John says that Gretzky could be a 2013 SPX because Huberdeau has a similar rookie auto card. So I thought about that, John, but when you look at the card itself and you look at the back of it, it says 1996 in the manufacturer mark there. So it's definitely from 96, but I agree that sticker does harken back to a buyback sort of thing, meaning maybe it did come out of a 96 or a later pack. 4 seconds on the Griffey, guys. The autograph Griffey looks like no more bids. Looks like $395 is going to do it for the autograph rookie of Ken Griffey Jr. 2 items remain. I got to close the Bondra. I can't look at that card anymore. Oh, what a great card. And now that comp's going to mean the next time is going to cost that much to get the next one, right? That's okay. That's how the hobby works. This is a gold Spectrum from SB Authentic Connor McDavid out of 50 from 2018. 4th year card. Basically, like I believe, is it a parallel? It's numbered S5, so maybe it's not a parallel. More like an insert set. Maybe it's a parallel of an insert. If anyone knows, please let me know. I just don't know. But there it is, 24 of 50, and it's gold, and it's a 50. A couple of things people like. 8 seconds left, $78, 16 bids. Final opportunity to get your bids in, everybody. Looks like the McDavid Gold Spectrum FX from SB Authentic is going to sell for $78. And the final, we missed it, but it sold for $575. The Gretzky sold for $575. All right. Let's see. I don't know, John. Back to this comment that I've left up. Yeah. Huberdeau's rookie year was what, 13 or 14 in there? And yeah, I mean, could be a 13 SPX. Maybe it is. Not sure. But in any event, the card itself was definitely printed in 96 and autographed by Wayne. So that doesn't even matter to me if it came in. Did it come out in a 96 pack or did it come out of 2013 or anytime after 96? I don't really care. Like it wouldn't change it for me. I still think it's a very cool card. John says that Bondra will probably go unpaid. I don't think so. I doubt it, John. The Slovakian collectors are hardcore. I don't think it's going to go unpaid. I hope it does so I can get another chance at it. But listen, it's still going to cost like probably over $400. So we'll see. The Gretzky is legit 90s. Thank you, 90s. They did put sticker so there you go. John says, I think it's a 96 considering the date in the back. Well, it's definitely from 96 because of the date in the back. And he says sometimes they put the stickers on the back of cards back then. So that does explain that if you're right. And I appreciate that information. 90s hockey collector. All right, guys, listen, this was fun. I want to thank everybody for joining. Thanks, Slab Sharks, for sponsoring the show, for doing great auction work, for being a great consignment company. Guys, if you are looking to consign, if you're in Canada, even if you're not, you want to sell hockey cards, keep Slab Sharks in mind. Go to their website. It's been on the ticker this whole time. You can check out their rates. You can email them with direct inquiries at info@Slab Sharks. It's coming up. I want to make sure I don't get it wrong. Is it slabsharks.com or slabshark? Yeah, info@slabsharks.com. Their website is slabsharks.com, and you can check out their eBay store called Slab Sharks Inc. Check it out, everybody. Saturday, 2 nights from now on Sports Cards Live, our guest is Paul Lesko. He's the attorney who covers all the litigation in our hobby, and we'll be talking about a half a dozen different cases, but we will be focusing on Panini versus Fanatics and getting his thoughts on what's going on there. So that should be fun. Thank you, John. Really appreciate having you here all evening. Thank you, Mosaic Mind. Mosaic says, how many NHL arenas have you seen games in over the years? I have been to several. I used to work on the road. I used to get seconded all over Canada and the US. And I've been to Columbus. I've been to LA. I've been to Arizona. I've been to Washington. I've been to Pittsburgh. I've been to Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal, Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Chicago. Haven't been to Detroit. Haven't been to Detroit. Anyway, like there's 13 I named quickly. Probably a couple more on top of those. Yeah, thanks again, John. Thanks, Mosaic. Thank you, Jeff McMahon. All you guys, always good to see you. I hope you guys picked up some sweet cards. Consider consigning to Slab Sharks, everybody. If you are looking to sell your hockey cards or other cards as well, they do it all. With that, everybody, I'm going to end this now. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a great last day of the week. Tomorrow's Friday. Enjoy it, guys. We'll see you again soon. This episode of Slab Sharks Live on the Sports Cards Live YouTube channel is now over. Bye, name.